Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to another live stream with me, Edward from Games and Tea, and well, for the moment, four wonderful players. I am never going to get that camera angle right. Here on my right hand side, or your left hand side, whatever. I can't tell my left from my right. So these are the wonderful people that have disdained to join me to tell a wonderful story together, and throw me under the bus in quite a few ways, and screw up any idea that I have of a plot or a plan or anything like that. It's lots of fun. I do enjoy it. So without further ado, we're going to do a very, very quick round. Starting with Jeff from the Twitch channel Alhandrin, playing the character of Tefari. How are you doing, sir? And please just tell us a little bit about Tefari.
Hello. Well, Tefari is the house wizard, specializing in tinkering with time, and currently has slowly been revealing more and more of his backstory about him being used as a guinea pig.
Indeed, he has, and we're going to hopefully see a lot more about that in the future. We'll have to see how that goes. Beside him is Sean, playing the lovable, wonderful, cuddly Furbolg Farrell. How are you doing, Sean? And tell us a little bit about Farrell for us, please.
I'm doing good, and yeah, Farrell is from kind of like a stronghold community in the Gloaming Woods. Or like, is it Glowing Woods or Glowing Forest? It is Forest. Okay, Forest. And he's very naive on the outside world, but he doesn't let that stop him.
Indeed, that naivety has tended to get him into a couple of issues. I've noticed. So we'll see how well that naivety is going to go, and see what direction that is going to go. Below him is Lydia, playing the character of Janai. Lydia also is the one Lydia from Instagram, where you can see lots of wonderful works that she does with regards to character art, etc. Is that the correct Instagram?
That one Lydia.
That one Lydia. Sorry, that one Lydia. But please, Lydia, please do tell us about Janai.
Yeah, Janai is your local badass turned errand girl, I suppose. she's a tiefling fighter, and she's definitely found adventure where she sought it, and she's now very curious where it'll take her.
Indeed,
we all
indeed. Going to be very curious how those goes. And beside her is Neil from Immersion Diversion, playing Sykes, the Wood Elf Ranger. How are you doing, Neil? And please do tell us a little bit about Sykes.
I'm doing Edward. Yes, I play Sykes. He's currently on the mission to find his missing family after finding some drow looking for his wife at his house on the farm. So yes, traveling with Farrell and the new crew. He's currently on his way to the fall to try and maybe see if he can find some language translator book or something. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we're going to see how that works.
I've got a letter.
Hi, Manakissa. Do please come in to take a seat, enjoy yourself here. There are some things that have been added. Some things have been removed. Yes, singing was removed, namely because I just felt it didn't quite fit with the nature of the stream.
And there was going to take up singing. Sad.
Yeah, I think it's namely to annoy me rather than anything else. But there is of course the insight check and the reroll, which you are very welcome to use. The insight check is for any player to use. If there's a particular player you would like to use that, please do put their name there. The reroll is, as I explained to my players, is once. It can be granted to one player or to anybody, but it's one reroll. There is no subsequent rerolls to be used through channel points for that one player, at least, anyway. So I just realised that there's no game audio. Now there's game audio. Aha! Now you should be able to be hearing some sound. Ha ha ha! Look at me being efficient. Without further, just one other thing. You will notice that there is a space. There is a blank space to my left here. We'll eventually get in camera to my left, right, whichever. This side of me. Do not worry about that. Zama will be. Can we use it to ruin a player's good roll? I am not saying no. I'm not saying yes, but I'm not saying no. Either way, Zelma will be joining us very later with a new character, which hopefully we'll be able to see later on this session. And talking of that,
still here.
yeah, we can hear him. The invisible voice is there.
Still here.
Yeah.
I'm still here. I'm just in the background. No.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to the Zelma
ghost.
behind the curtain.
Behind the tower over there.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to the ghost. Anyways, without further ado, we are going to jump into tonight's session. After receiving the task to deliver a map to the Rising Sun Library in fall, Shania, Tefari, Sykes, Farrell and Garm set out on the road, reaching the small village of Palnes. While engaging in some small town gossip from Richard Morgan, who is still very much the gossip queen of this entire place, this sleepy little town was attacked by a group of raiders. Fending off said raiders, the five of you then managed to capture the pirate officer known as Pegleg Pete. After some interrogation, you learnt that you were here to capture the mayor of this small town in order to learn the whereabouts of the Sapphire of the Sea. The mayor, being thankful for your help, arranged some accommodation for you all at the small Way Tavern that's located here in the village of Palnes, that also acted as the watering hole for the local villagers. After a restful night's sleep, you all woke to find Garm missing from his room. Upon searching the room, Sykes found a trail leading to the Gloaming Forest. Following the trail, the five of you at that time found yourselves in a very dark and malevolent part of that forest. Two of you have known about it and have avoided for many years. Sykes being the sneaky boy that he is. There's too many S's and too many Sykes going on here. Sykes being the sneaky boy that he is, with some help from some very fast talking from Tefari, was able to find Garm and bring him to consciousness. However, perhaps spurred on by Tefari's fast talking and your group's refusal to leave, the Wraith at that point attacked. Battle ensued, in which the character of Paul Noll character was struck down from the life-draining touch of this creature. Despite this, the remainder of you were all successful in taking out this creature, with Janai striking the final blow upon it. Searching the body of Garm, Sykes found a black glass-like shard that presumably Garm had found. After a very touching funeral for Garm, led by Tefari, the four of you returned to Palnes, to the Palnes Way Tavern, in order to drink a toast in memory of Garm and contemplate your next course of action. And that is where we shall return to the story, with the four of you waking in your respective rooms, some with perhaps slightly more of a hangover than others.
Fine.
So, the day is yours.
Can we get some
first?
Can we get some audio in the Zoom?
A quick question, because I wasn't here last time.
Yeah.
What's your question? You are also in the tavern with the
I'm
rest of
assuming
everyone else.
this is the next day that we would have waked
Yeah,
up.
this is the next day. You've had the wake for Garm's death.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
I'll
we turn the
go
music
down.
a notch.
Yeah,
Sure.
also that.
So fucking upset over that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wake up and then head downstairs and see if anyone else is down there yet, or if I'm the first one out
Well,
of my room.
Sykes would actually be the first one down there, because he would have been awake 4 hours ago still.
Oh yeah.
So he would have been down there just thinking to himself about anything they can do, about everything that just happened. He's just sitting there at a table, drinking and eating his morning food.
Normally, Sykes, you would gain enjoyment from the breakfast meal, since you are since you are an early bird. However, this time the warm taste of comforting breakfast food leaves a sour taste in the mouth.
Oh. Once the others wake up, do we need to leave right away?
I mean, we still have that quest to go to Paul and return that note or that package that was given to us by that one guy.
And the earlier we leave, the less time you have to worry about it becoming night on the road. It still is like a 2 days travel, though, isn't it?
I think. How long would it take?
Are you asking me, the GM?
Yes.
It wouldn't. It would take you about. It would take you about 3 days to get there on foot.
3. Oh
We
yeah,
had
'cause we don't have.
We had horses
no,
though.
we turned them in.
Oh
though.
yeah,
We
we
turned
did.
them, yeah.
That's correct. Okay, yeah. So no, Farrell, it'd be about 3 days. We don't have our horses anymore.
So yeah, when the others come down, we can eat, and then we should probably leave. We can maybe ask the mayor if there's any kind of horses that he could provide, but
Yeah. I have been doing a little bit of thinking, but I'll wait for everyone to get down before I bring it up, Farrell. So
okay.
At that point, you hear Janai just thundering downstairs, I suppose, and sitting down with what is probably like the worst bedhead you've seen of her yet.
her horns are just.
Now, the horns are fine, but
Their horns
horns
are
are
the
fine,
bedhead. They just.
But
move
she
in your
has
skull.
really long silvery hair that she usually has braided back, and today it's just sort of
Ooh.
there's no braid yet. She's still working on it, and it's not a good one.
Alrighty then. The Delverous form of Shania appears.
It definitely catches Sykes' eye.
Good
'cause
morning.
not normally seeing your hair down. You just see because I've only met you, but like your hair being all braided, and then all of a sudden it's just down, and you're trying to make it. It's like, oh. Then I go back to eating. Like, oh, this is Sine. Like,
Oh, you didn't recognize me with the hair down.
it's like, oh wait, that's right, the horse.
That's almost like a thing that like Farrell would be like, oh, like, who are you? Like,
I'll be the last to come down then. And
Sounds good.
while I go down, I immediately want to go to the bartender.
Mhm.
And I would like to ask him, is there a sort of postal service in this town, or do we need to go to one of the bigger towns?
Well, it's not so much a postal service, but if you leave whatever you wanted to send here, we can get one of the boys to head to the well, the direction you wanted to go.
What? Well, I'll need this letter, and I give him a letter with
Delivered by a seagull.
yeah. Well, it has the family seal on it.
Okay.
And I tell him I need this delivered quickly to Maharashtra in the Empire of Bunabral.
That's right. That well,
That's babe.
I know that I know the Empire Buna Brawl, but I don't know what you're talking about. Well, that's a fair heck of journey.
Yes.
You want
but
it there quicker?
Yes, I need it there very quickly. I don't care how much it costs for extra.
All right. Well, you could. Well, all right. Listen, mate. I can see that you're at least a learned individual here. You've got an option. You've either got. You've got a few options here now. Actually, to be honest, you've got ship, you've got flying turtle, and then you've got the Mages Guild, the College of Mages. The ship will be the slowest, it'll be the cheapest, obviously. The flying turtle, well, you're reliant on the flying turtle, but it'll be quick if it's there. If it's not there, you'll still be waiting for the flying turtle, in which case you might as well just take the ship, because you'll probably be taking about the same time. Otherwise, there's the College of Mages, in which case what they'll do is they'll take your notes, send a message, I presume. Don't really know how all that weird magic-y stuff works. But they'll
Neither do I.
send a message to somebody else and then pass it on from there. However, that let's say only those who have station, shall we say, usually make use of that.
Yeah, let's go for the turtle option.
All right then.
Because I need this message delivered in the hands of the council.
We got flying turtles, but they move at the same speed as normal turtles. So they're just flying at 2 miles an hour.
Well, if they fly at the same speed that turtles swim, then that'd be really fast. Because turtles swim.
They're
really
pretty damn
fast.
fast.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
The same thing.
They're slow on land, but you put them in
walk.
water.
Well,
Yeah.
the other thing,
Never mind.
the other thing is that none of you have
Damn it.
ever actually experienced what a giant flying turtle actually is. So
That's
we'll leave that. We'll leave that to a point where you actually do discover that.
And it can go
yeah.
point A to point B, which is helpful too.
So
But yeah, I need this
This
letter delivered to the council of Maharashtra fast.
Earthquake.
all right then. I'll make a note of that. Also, how do you spell council now? Oh, whatever. Maharash. How the hell do you spell
I'm
that?
trying to get comfortable here.
How do you spell that name?
MAHARASHTA.
That's a lot of A's. There's a lot of A's in that name.
That was...
Yeah, whoever thought of this name is a terrible person.
Hey, I don't know why. Why on earth would they come up with a name like that? That's ridiculous.
it's-
Anyway, whatever.
I didn't
Well,
think of it as well.
that'll be well. It's a I presume it's a small letter, a small folded.
It's just folded in an envelope and then sealed.
Sure,
with,
it's a very small one. So,
family
well,
seal. Basic
that'll
letter
fetch
size.
you about 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's fun.
Right then. Well, we'll get one of the fellas to walk down. Where's that Richard gone to this morning? Oi, Dick! Where are you?
Tricky.
Oh,
I'm
shit, he's probably off drinking again. Oh, no worries. Well, I'll get this sent round to Archwall as soon as possible. Since that's where the flying turtles come in.
Right, thank you. And then I'll join the rest of the company.
All right, alrighty. The rest of the company
down
is
with-
seated nearby at a table. One of whom is definitely looking like she has not done anything about her hair, or is at least
Hey, I'm working on
or at least attempting to do something about her hair. Two rather sad looking people who you know.
Yeah, I sit down with my breakfast and tell them, well, that's out of the way. So, what's up for today?
Well, we have to keep making our way for fall. But I was doing some thinking this morning, and I might know of a way that we can help Garm.
Garm.
He's dead.
We
You
buried.
understand that, right? He's gone.
He's gone, but there might be someone in fall that can help us.
Okay,
Okay.
no matter what Farrell told you, I am not actually a necromancer.
Hmm,
I was like,
not sure about that, but sure.
I mean, the mayor did seem pretty dead, but
I'm not bringing back down. I don't know what are you suggesting, Sykes?
We could, I don't know. I mean, the idea was maybe I might know someone who can revive. Not me. I might know someone who knows someone who can revive people.
Okay.
I haven't seen them in quite a while though, so the last place I saw them was in fall.
it is
Or
only
anything.
natural that people die. People live, they die. He's busy now cleansing that grove.
I mean, it just felt like he wasn't that ready, to die.
Nobody is ready
I
to
feel
die.
like I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean,
Most people aren't, yeah.
it was just a thought.
Well, I wonder what the catch is. Usually these things have a catch, right?
Everything has its risks involved.
He comes back and he's just totally, completely feral the entire time. Just eats everybody.
Yeah.
No, you're feral.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 ferals? That's too many ferals, I think.
No, we can get Will. We can get Colin.
All right.
So where's this friend of a friend then?
Like I said, they're in Feral or Paul.
Well, we're heading there anyway, and I've got friends over there too, so I guess you can inform, but I don't know, sometimes things are the way they are, you know?
Well,
Like
it
I
takes
said,
a while to
it's-
get there, and if we don't have any horses, we should talk to the mayor and see if they can give us any.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
All right. Who
What?
wants to go talk to the mayor and talk him into getting us some horses, I suppose?
Let's go.
Fari's good at talking.
Well, okay. Tefani, are you up for this?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, Magic Boy, talk us into some
Yep.
horses.
And before I leave, I just point at the innkeep again and tell him once again, remember, speed is essential. And then I walk out the door.
Alrighty then.
I follow
Heading-
him, and like right before we walk out the door, I whisper in his ear, I want to know what is in that letter.
Um,
Ooh.
And then I walk off.
I'll tell you. I slightly just I'll whisper just loud enough so the other two won't hear. I'll tell everyone tonight. And yeah, we're off to see the Wizard of Oz. No, the mayor. Shit.
The Wizard of Paul.
Heading
franchise.
heading out the I'm not even going to dare that with an answer. Heading out the tavern door. You know where the mayor's little hut is. It's not too far away. It's where you came from previously. Heading across, knocking the door. There's a brief sound of, oh, hang on a minute. Oh, yeah. Hang on a minute. Oh. You can hear sounds of shuffling and the sound of shit. As something falls and clatters on the ground, and eventually the door opens, and there in front of you you can see what did I say his name was, Mayor Asher. Standing in front of you, looking quite bedraggled, looking at the four of you. Morning.
Morning. Seems like we're
Morning.
not the only ones who had a rough night.
Well, it was a late night last night. Okay. It was late. It was late. Don't worry about it. It's fine. What can I do for you?
Well, we are preparing to leave. We need to head to Full? No, Full.
Paul.
Oh,
Full.
he's the smart
That's,
one. Damn it.
That's
Not intelligent.
So,
3 days. That's 3 days journey from here.
Yeah, we're hoping to cut our travel time a bit short by getting some horses, and we were hoping we could borrow some. Pinky promised we'll bring them back.
You could just rent them like anybody else.
Yeah, we could. But seeing as we saved the town, sorta, kinda.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Shit. I really shouldn't be the one doing this.
No, I don't know why you keep volunteering.
You
Get out.
offered.
if he fails, I've got an idea. I'm trying.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
you
he's got
saved
the
the
same
town,
bonus.
but that's not really our town's purview, and nor do I really have much say in that. I could try and get you a discount. Richard's meant to be there. God knows where that boy's gone to, because he's usually sleep half drunk somewhere at this time in the morning.
Yeah, I was kind of missing in action this morning.
God,
The innkeep was also looking for him, so.
That's pretty on par for him, to be honest. Hang on a minute. Hang on.
It's so hard to find good help these days.
Wasn't there? you see, he looks over the four of you and looks around. Wasn't there another fella with you? Where's your other fella?
That's why
He's-
our night was so rough.
Yeah, that's why we had a rough night. Our companion died yesterday. Yeah, we fought a Wraith nearby in the forest, and yeah, the Wraith got him.
You went to the Gloaming Forest.
Yeah.
I discovered that he wasn't in the inn. So we went to try and find him, and it led to the Gloaming Forest. So we went and looked for him, and we found him unconscious by a Wraith. So of course we tried to save him, and killed the Wraith. Didn't.
You can
manage
see
to
that
save
he's
him.
now that sort of half sleepy head that he has now. He's now fully awake and paying a lot of attention to you all now. Did you kill it?
Yeah, the Wraith is dead. Yane here actually
don't worry about it.
slaughtered it.
We have proof, and I show him the little stone thing we found.
He looks at it.
Like,
Okay.
I guess it was
Alright.
using this to pull magic away, so he could kill things easier, I guess.
Well,
It's a magic eater stone, I
well,
guess.
to be honest, Mr. Mage, I still don't know your name, but to be honest, Mr. Mage, you should have led with that.
It would probably have been a better opener. I agree.
Hey, yeah, you should have led with that. I mean, thank you very much. That's
Yeah,
that
that part of the
stopped.
forest should be a little bit safer now.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot safer now. We can actually travel through that part of the Gloaming Forest. We haven't been able to travel through that part in years.
I
it
still
should be
wouldn't
safe now.
risk it without some sort of protection.
Yeah,
It's still a creepy place.
And
That's
dark.
fair. That's fair. Oh, all right. Well,
still dangerous, but it's slightly less dangerous now.
well, like I said, the horses are not. They're not really ours. They more belong to the hegemony, and every place tries to make a little bit of coin on side, coin renting the things out. So I can't really give it to you for free.
Is there anything you need delivered to Fall?
Well,
Yeah,
if
we'll
you're
take
offering.
whatever you need. Yes, of course.
Well,
Going there anyway.
Yeah, we'll gladly take.
well, since
them.
you're going there anyway, in that case, you see that building over there, and you see he points to a slightly larger building, one that looks very warehouse-like
Mm-hmm.
in its size. And outside, you can see a cart that's currently laden
don't.
with. He points it out. He points it out to you.
Just too tired.
And out,
She's
you're just too
totally
tired. Oh, don't see it. But you see.
Her eyes are
You see outside that there's a cart there that's laden with 6 barrels, 6 shut barrels, like fully closed in barrels. He says, "Well, since you're going that way, could you take that to the market in Fall? No, but if you look for when you get to the market there, look for Evan Cox."
Evan Clocks?
Evan Cox. Evan, so EVAN, and then Cox, COX.
Ah.
Yeah.
At the market, you said, right?
Yeah, it's in the. Unfortunately, it's in the poor. The market that I'm talking about is in the poor district of Fall. But if you head there, look for Evan Cox. He's relatively reputable. He's the one that sells the fish there. They have a strange. Well, they have a strange liking to the delicacy that we make here. So
Oh dear.
they tend to sell well there.
All right. Yeah, sure. Can do that.
What
And
does
then,
Evan look
just-
like? Beard,
Well, he's
hair?
short, wee fella. He's a wee fella with well, can I describe it as a shock of ginger hair and beard? Like if you imagine big hair, big beard,
I just
ginger
looked
and
apparel.
short.
But not obviously not short. But I just kind of look up at him.
Well, not quite,
He's
not
also
quite.
got-
No.
Yeah.
He looks as far as no. Not your type of hair and beards. Think it's lots larger than that.
When
He's-
you're
he's quite
describing that,
cheerful.
though, I was kind of just smiling. I'm like, well, I've got ginger hair beard.
He's quite cheerful. He's quite cheerful, but he's well, if he isn't drinking and whoring, he's probably selling fish.
Oh, it should be easy to find it.
Yeah, he's not difficult to miss.
That sounds like the sort of acquaintance I want to make either way.
Well, he's a character. Let's say that.
All right. Well, if is it just the barrels, or is it the like cart and horse that we can bring them there with?
Oh, you can take the cart and horse. I presumed you would be taking the cart and horse because those 6 barrels from here,
Yeah,
The
I know
barrels-
could lift them, but
the barrels are they're substantial barrels. Like from
okay.
you're not close by, but from where you are, you can see that the cart is designed to take heavy loads, and these 6 barrels fill that cart.
oh jeez. Okay.
All right,
Got it.
so we take the heavy load to Cox. Good to know.
In fall. Got it.
Yes.
Aye, that's what you'd be up to.
Good.
Alright.
Cool.
Thank you so much, Asher.
Cheers. Thanks,
A
buddy.
pleasure. You've done us a great service over these past 2 days, so it's the least I can do. Like I said, I can't really give the horses to you for free.
Right.
It's not really the done thing here, but if you do us
Why
this
we're
little
offering
service,
jobs,
that'll be
so.
helpful.
Just remember our faces. Unless it's like we get
Well,
into trouble,
well-
in which case forget our faces, I suppose. But in general, yeah. I mean,
But what? Well, but rather than how about this? Rather than trying to remember your faces, what do we call you?
I'm Tafari.
Feral.
Collectively.
Oh.
Oh,
Mhm.
collectively.
we'll
Oh,
get
we have
back
a
to you
team
on that
name.
one. Yeah.
The Snakes Brigade. No. Just kidding.
Snakes Brigade.
Snakes.
I don't know. Just
But why?
we were all joking about how we were trying to say sykes and we said snakes.
Oh, it's
Mm.
Sykes.
No, but yeah.
He's
Oh.
it's well.
Considering what we've done so far, the underachievers were probably a good one, but yeah.
He does not speak for all of us.
Yeah, that was just a joke.
Well, I was going to say you've done a bit more than that. So
The Wraith Riders?
I have not ridden a single Wraith. I can barely pronounce the word.
Wraith?
Wraith.
I mean, it still works. I hear you.
Wraith.
that's really quite impressive.
Either way, we'll get back to you on that.
Okay,
We'll
well,
send
if you ever passing through Palnes again, just give us a shout, and
Oh,
I'll
I've been
be
here
happy
a
to
I'll
thousand
send you a
times.
letter.
we'll be happy to give you.
Yeah, Tafari will
yeah.
send you a letter with our name.
The
Alright.
horses, do they know their own way back? Do I send the horses back with somebody else? How do we
I
do
think
that?
there's someone in Falnes we can give them to because he said it's like a collective corporation almost, right?
Mhm.
Not these ones. These ones belong to us. But if you deliver the horse and cart to Evan, I'm sure Evan will be able to find some way to bring them
Oh,
back.
okay.
He's usually quite reliable like that.
Gotcha.
Excellent. And then along with the cart and horses, we'll send back a name.
All right. So let's agree to that then, shall we? Alrighty then. So
sounds
the
like a plan.
Yeah.
4 of you, excuse the phrase, mount the cart and head off. Who is leading the cart out of the curiosity?
Well, I have the most animal handling, so I could probably like
Yeah,
be
you do
good
it
with
for-
horses.
Yeah, not me. Horses hate me. I don't know why. They're just not fun. Could be the hordes.
Nah, it's
I'll
probably
probably
not.
just be if Farrell's driving, then I'll kind of sit shotgun and just be kind of looking out as like a lookout, looking to see.
Okay, that's fine. And these horses are used to carrying this load, so you just simply go, yeah, and they start moving. There's no need to roll an animal handling check on this.
Cool.
And the 4 of you set out on your journey to Fall. Well, is there anything in particular that 4 of you would like to be doing in this first day of travel?
I would like to study the black crystal that dropped from the raid.
Oh yeah.
Sure, of course.
Did we get anything else that we needed to look at?
No, it was just the. I think something came off of the Wraith, but we couldn't find it. So
Oh yeah.
You can roll me an Arcana check if you'd like.
20.
Wow, very nice. In your studying and your experimentation, you cast you use a cantrip for you see that one of the barrels is broken, so you cast Mending, and as you cast it, the spell dissipates, and in your while you are interacting with the crystal, you notice that the spell goes immediately into the crystal. This crystal appears to be what was causing the anti-magic effect that seemed to be in the area of where you were in the Gloaming Forest. It's a very, very high roll. So this crystal, this glass-like shard, is a shard. Of what? You can't be certain. But there is an element of arcana here, ancient arcana here, that you yourself have never come across. That's why you've rolled very, very well. So that's all you're really getting from this. If you'd rolled any higher, you'd be getting even more information. But this is arcana that you yourself have never come across, and it is ancient. You gleaned that much from it, and the fact that this thing was what was causing the spell problems that you were having during the fight with the Wraith.
Jeez, that's intriguing.
Yep. Okay. Interesting.
Do you share that information with the group?
Yeah, I will. I would like to cast a mage hand a little further away from it and see what happens if I let my mage hand pick it up.
How far away?
What is the range for mage hand?
I think it's 120 feet, I believe.
30 feet.
30 feet, okay.
So,
you would have to stop the cart. You would have to stop travel for this.
Yeah, maybe just during lunch break or something.
Sure, it's fine. Setting the shard down and walking away 30 feet, you cast Mage Hand and you send the hand over to it, and you watch as the hand heads across and looks like it's going to grab it before it just disappears into the shard.
Huh.
And you also notice that your tether to the Mage Hand is gone.
Interesting. And I share the information with the rest of the group. So. The black crystal is the cause of the anti-magic effect. It's a shard of something, but I don't know what. I know it's old. I know it's very, very old, ancient, and yeah, that's all I know about it for now. I'll try and study it more.
We should definitely keep it away from anyone that can use magic. Then,
Like yourself?
yes. I
Like
don't
Magic
want that
Boy?
near me.
I use a little bit of magic, but I'm okay if I'm next.
I don't know if I can cast while I'm holding it. Let me test that. So I grab the black crystal. In case I die, well, it's been pretty stupid. And I cast a basic thing, Mage Hand. Again, it's next to me.
How long afterwards do you cast Mage Hand after the first?
Well, it's been a few minutes. I only told the story to the group, so.
The Mage Hand appears. While you were holding it.
So yeah, it does seem I'm able to cast spells.
It was full. It's like me when I've had a big breakfast, you know? You're full for a while.
So it only
Maybe.
eats so much.
Wait, I try to.
I'm not the one calling her fat. It's him.
Shoot, no. So we're stopped right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
You'd stop
Yeah,
for lunch.
Yeah.
Lunch.
Okay, I try to cast the kind of not next to it, obviously, so it's in it, but kind of next to it. Still within the range, I guess. But I cast Create Bonfire.
Is this a druid spell?
It is.
It immediately fails.
Okay.
It immediately fails and the magic that the orange magic that is your form of magic immediately just goes straight into the shard that Tafari's holding.
This thing is a problem.
Tafari, try casting something that. What can you use again? For cantrips.
You asking Tafari?
Ooh, me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I got Mage Hand, Mending, and Sapping Sting.
I was gonna say something
I've
that
got
can't do
Sacred
damage,
Flame,
but-
Spare the Diving, and Word of Radiance.
Oh God. All right.
Oh yeah, we had a long rest. I need to get my spell slots back. There we go.
Shoot. Should I hold my hat?
Sorry, hold your what?
Hold my hat.
Oh, your hat? Okay.
Yeah.
And she tries to put it on her own head, and it's just the skew on the horn.
Oh, so yeah, the horn. I couldn't.
Just
All right.
just balancing there on top.
Yeah.
Someone, I guess, Farrell, while standing within the crystal thing, try using Sacred Flame or something on me.
On you?
Yep. This is for the sake of testing. Sykes
All right.
as a hunter understands.
Fermentation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is this a druid spell?
Sacred Flame, I believe, is a cleric spell. Yes, cleric
Yep.
spell.
Yeah.
That's fine.
How do I cast it on Neo?
Like if you drag
Oh yeah, I can do the combat tracker,
thing.
right?
Yeah, if you go to the combat track and drag
even
it
though we're
across.
not in combat. Yeah.
I think you can also drop it on my picture up above.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see.
Roll damage.
You threw it on.
Wait, no, he was successful.
Yeah. Yeah, so I actually dodged it, but
Yeah.
that means it was
Dodged
able to
the
go
Sacred
off.
Flame. Yeah.
I just
It
kinda
was
go like,
indeed
"Ah!"
able to go off. Yes. So the fact you this is moment where Tafari and Janae, you're just watching what's happening, and
Is that what
Sykes
life-
yeah, pop collar going away. You're just watching what
awesome.
happens. Tafari's like, "Are you sure about this? You sure about this? Okay, fine." Vroom. And
Used
this
it, I was able to like dodge
this warm green energy just goes straight towards Sykes.
Matrix.
Sykes literally just leaps out of the way and goes, "No, okay, fine. Test over.
It's over.
I'm glad that you are good at dodging things.
It only works on certain magic. That's my theory.
Like what?
I only know I can only learn druid magic. So I'm assuming druid spells, cantrips, and stuff like that.
It has given our tribe, or that area gave our tribe a lot of trouble. And it would make sense if druid magic was one thing that it particularly hampered.
Why?
Our whole tribe was druids, and they would avoid going in there because their magic wouldn't work.
So the stone has a problem with druids.
Maybe.
Who
It
has
might
a
not-
problem with druids? I mean,
A lot of
I mean-
people do, sadly.
Druids
Wait.
are like the mediator of spells, right? They're like the
yeah,
they
they're
were,
like
they were the
ultimate
peacekeepers,
neutrals.
yeah. But
Yeah.
if there's someone who didn't like the druids being yeah.
So someone who wants conflict
Well,
and eats magic.
I remember
It's
there
just
was
like-
a
it's just like
creature-
nature itself. Nature is very kind and generous and helpful, but the nature can also be very violent and scary, so people don't like that.
Also, don't forget that legend I mentioned before about the black slug, the Ush Kanich. or whatever.
True. It could just be a coincidence that yeah.
Maybe this thing is part of that slug, because I mean they said that they split it into how many pieces?
You
don't
didn't. I didn't
remember.
say,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
didn't know.
Just several.
they just split it into pieces, and this could be a piece of it.
I just stares at Tafari for a while. Someone who likes magic and conflict. Someone
I don't.
violent and troublesome.
Yeah, no,
Hmm.
not a clue. Not a clue.
You said it was a creation by the Mage Guild too. So, Tafari, have you even ever heard about this?
Me and the Mages Guild are not exactly on speaking terms.
No, you were like, different.
Our relationship is complicated, so to say.
Well, so is the rest of the continent, I suppose.
Yeah, but it's a little worse with us.
Maybe someone in Fall could explain to us better what this is. But my assumption is Tafari and Feral, you guys are fine. And
I
I'm
don't
okay.
wield any magic at all. Should I hold on to it?
Yeah, if you want to. I mean, that'll
Yeah,
keep
sure.
you safe against druids too, if we happen to fight any druids.
Yeah, those violent druids always sort of getting up in your business.
I mean, it's not
They
just
do
druids.
exist.
It's like there could be other people who use the druid magic but aren't good. I mean, look at me. I'm a hunter. There could
Are
be
you
just
saying you're
people-
not good?
I'm a good person. But like things happen. Hunters can kill beasts, But at the same time, there could be there's hunters and then there are poachers. If you understand that. It's like there are bad hunters out there. There are hunters like me who go and work for kingdoms every once in a while, but sometimes those kingdoms ask you to hunt things that you don't want to hunt.
You have experience with that?
Not necessarily. I mean, I've fought in giants with a group before, but not really like, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying
You've
that
never
there
had to
could
take
be...
care of any fearsome furbolgs, have you?
No.
Good.
I've never fought in furbolgs, only because I was helping you guys do. But yes,
Are targeted by people like that a lot, though.
If there are, because I think, would Sykes know if wizards can also use other types of magic other than just wizard magic? Like, they could cast spells that...
Like different schools?
Yeah. Like, some schools might have druid magic, wouldn't they? Or like some
I think some wizards can maybe cast like
I'm
nature.
going to say no, because your interactions in the world were not to do with the College of Mages. They were to
Gotcha.
do with the royalty and the nobles, except around the area, and those are also where you got your contracts from. So in terms of knowledge as to what mages used, you wouldn't have that.
Okay. Well, in any case, I think it'd be safe to say that if there were mages around, it's... If we were to have to fight any mages, we might be able to... This could help. It might not help, but it takes away like some of the spells if they can use them. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
So it's just helpful. I mean, we could always just see it. We could destroy it. We could sell it to the right person. We could keep
Yeah.
it so no one else
If we
could use
sold
it.
it, yeah, if we sold it, it would have to be someone that we could trust.
Yeah,
I don't want to
Throw it
sell
into
it.
the ocean.
I don't want to sell it to some mage.
to put it in a hole, seal it. I don't know.
Parallax it.
Feral, remind me of something.
I just
If
kicked my
I
feet.
am down on the ground and bloody inside and you want to heal me, remind me to chuck that rock very, very far away before you even try.
Luckily, my healing is not druid. It is also
Yeah, but it absorbed this magic boy stuff as well.
true. Actually, yeah, that is true. It absorbed. Yeah. This thing is dangerous.
And Mr. Fancy Pants is as far from a druid as you can possibly find.
Yeah.
Aren't you, city boy?
Me?
As
I'm
you
very
know.
peaceful.
That's not what I said.
But yeah, I think we've got our tests out of the way. Is everyone finished with lunch? We should probably
Yeah,
move
I think so.
forward.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, but while we're riding, I think we need to discuss a couple of things. One, how do we prevent what happened yesterday from happening again? What mistakes are made? What mistakes will be avoided? Two, what the fuck are we called?
The Beatles.
What?
I like bugs.
It's a weird
bugs are
name.
cute. Like I'm inspired by little bugs.
Yeah, but we are not little bugs. You are
The
not a
Beetle
little
Boys.
bug.
Well, you guys are like little bugs to me, and that's a compliment.
Hey, I am
Fair. Fair.
oh, someone my age.
Beetleborgs.
I was just trying to think of like a band, and the first one that popped in my head was the Beatles. I'm like, wow, that actually kind of fits even for Farrell's character.
The conversation carries on while you guys carry on bandying titles between yourselves, and the day wears on, and soon it gets to about nighttime, and you are reaching that period of time where you would be thinking about setting up at the camp. You can of course continue on for a little bit longer, but you do run the risk of taking a point of exhaustion, or you can set up camp for now.
Yeah, I definitely like the
set up
idea of
camp.
camp.
Yeah,
Exhaustion
let's
is
set up camp.
yeah. I've learned the hard way how bad exhaustion gets.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty then. So the four of you decide to settle down for the evening.
Can
we
the
get, a
wander
little-
ability.
A little from the road, a little off the road.
Of course, that's very easy enough. That's very easy to do. You simply just turning off the road to the side. You'd be a ways away from it. How far away would you like to go?
Let's
think I
say
can-
it. 25, 30 feet, maybe.
Yeah, I kind of like.
Sure. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I like between
Yeah.
30, 50.
Yeah, no worries. Heading off the side of the road, it's very common for this to happen, and you find yourselves in an area where it is easy to see signs of previous stops of people along the road. You can see
Sure.
patches of slightly burnt grass, patches of areas where there's some food and bones left over places as people have set up for camp. Is there anything you four of you like to do at this moment of time, or shall
Is
we
there-
move?
Anything that out of the ordinary about the location? Anything we can spot that like strikes us?
Yeah,
Roll me a
and
perception
Sykes,
check.
you should check to see if there's any creatures nearby. Maybe something that might hinder
Oh.
our camp.
True.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
But yeah, I'll help roll the perception for that too.
19.
Oh wow.
11.
So the person who has the best one did not roll the lowest, but was not the highest.
Yeah, I got right in the middle.
For you, Farrell and Sykes, it's all right. This is fine. This will be fine. Shanae, looking around, yeah, this would be okay. This is fine. It's a bit open. You are basically now in the middle of a field, and your tactical brain goes, yeah, we are open to everything here.
Mm-hmm.
The
Can I
woods
spot
are
some
not-
bushes?
Yeah, there aren't that many. There isn't that much in the way of bushes. Imagine it's sort of the way of there's the road, then you have green, sort of a very short green field in the woods, at the end there. So you are not far away from the woods, but where you are right now, you are basically in the middle of the field. However, if you decide to just push on for just a very, very small amount, you would be within the woods.
Everyone, do we want to camp under some trees for cover? Or are we uncomfortable about the woods now?
I don't
Um,
mind. I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't mind getting some cover.
Yeah, cover's good.
Then
Not
let's
easily
move on a
spotted.
little further.
Okay.
Okay. So the four of you decide to end up camping into the woods. That's fine.
Into the
Um,
woods.
That's where
In the
Pharaoh's the most
woods.
comfortable, anyways. That's where he
It is.
likes
It is
having that
a.
shelter.
It is a
kind of-
clear night, so that means it would. That means the temperature will drop a little bit. However, that being said, are you guys going to be taking watches?
Yes.
Yes.
I would have gone to get food before the whole watch. So
Sure.
it's-
Roll me a survival check.
Actually, yeah.
Actually,
Luckily with
just go for it.
Sykes being
Wanderer, I just get the.
Yeah, you get the
Wow.
whole double thing.
No, that's for Natural Explorer. Wanderer just says.
Oh yeah, you just get free
In
stuff.
addition,
don't
you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game,
Oh.
water, and so forth.
Oh, fine,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Fine.
just get free supplies.
Free supplies,
enough.
and then Natural Explorer gives me double the amount. So
Yeah, sure. No worries. Easy enough. You end up scavenging quite a plentiful supply of food for the party. It's nice, various berries, roots, couple of odd rats that you managed to spear, which will make a good stew if you manage to skin it down, etc. Yeah. Perfectly fine.
Yeah. And Farrell can take the first watch while Sykes meditates, because Sykes only needs like a
I only
few
need 4
hours.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Farrell can be awake for that 4 hours, and then Sykes can just take the rest of it. Like we might only need 2 shifts.
I don't feel comfortable one person taking a watch.
You would if you decide to
at
do
a
that, that's
time.
fine. However, you would then be long resting for 12 hours instead of 8.
Oh, true.
Because
yeah.
you yourself, your character would need those full 8 hours.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
point.
So you'd
good
be
point.
you'd be resting for 12.
Do we need
So maybe
Yeah.
I'll.
do we need
for-
3 or 2 watches for a night?
Yeah, we'll probably will need 3.
I think you
then.
need 3 watches now.
Yeah, we'll probably need
Yeah?
3.
Well, if you did 3 watches at 2 hours each, then you'd be resting for 10 hours instead of 12.
I feel like that would.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, that'd work.
That's fine. It's about sort of 9-10 o'clock at night now, so you'd be done you'd be awake by about 8 the following morning, or be ready to go by about 8 o'clock. So who is taking the first watch?
Well, I think I first have a story to tell,
Mm.
which was demanded by a certain demonic looking. So yeah, Jedi. I promised I would tell the story tonight, but yeah, and I'm sorry I didn't ask you guys about this, but I took a bit of a risk with sending the letter this morning. Basically, well, I've told you a little bit about myself, but if any of you know, many years ago there was a rebellion in shit, I forgot the name again. Maharashtra.
It's the
Empire
it
of
would be
Bunabral.
the Confederacy of Bunabral.
God, update your maps.
This isn't up to date map. It was
No,
first the
no.
Confederacy of Bunabral, and then the Civil War happened, and now it is
Then
now,
it became
now
an
the
empire.
Empire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Interesting.
So in the Confederacy of Bunabral, there was an uprising. My family supported the rebellion, and well, pretty much early on in the war is when I got captured, and well, when the experiments were done upon me, and where I got my wizard powers. But yeah, as far as I could gather, after I escaped the time bubble I told you about, I learned that my family was wiped out. The emperor punished every noble house there was, and pretty much killed everyone. So, but yeah, that's a side story. No, that's not a side story. That's actually part of the story as well. So yeah, I pretty
Side
much
story.
declared that someone of my house, the house of de Fontaine Avria, is still alive. But I did it. I took this risk because I feel bad that Garm, well, he was of course cast out from his tribe. So I asked the council, who are currently ruling Maharashtra, if they would sign him on as a member of my family or my house So he will. I felt bad. He was Garm of no tribe, and now I asked him to recognize them that he is Garm of the Fontaine Ivrea, and gave his life in the defense of the city.
Oh,
So,
I want to find my friend even more to probably bring him back and make him part of your tribe still.
Yeah.
Whoa.
does that mean he is your family?
He's a part of my house, so yeah, he would be seen as part of the family.
Well, the letter still has to go through, right? Like you're sending the letter to get that.
Yeah, true.
So we'll have to find out if they send letter back to you. Or how do we even find that out?
I don't know, but we might have to eventually get to travel to my city.
How's your standing there?
Well, I don't know. Because I'm part of a rebel house, so I don't know how they are like it now. I don't even know if. I mean, there will be some people who will still remember my house. I mean, some of our old retainers. I've spoken to a few of them when I got out, so there are still people who remember my house and the other houses that rose up in rebellion against the Emperor. But I'm pretty much the last son of a traitorous house, so I really have no idea how anyone would respond if I came back. But yeah.
The only thing we could do, I guess, in that situation is appease to them. So if that case, yeah. If it came to that.
Yeah, we could. I mean, I don't know how. Yes, I don't know how the council is willing to listen to me or any of the other, if there are any other of the houses still around. But yeah, it's a risk I'm willing to take. And yes, I'm sorry for not including you in this, but yeah, I just really felt I needed to do it.
Yeah, you did take a pretty big risk.
John was your friend and now he's your family.
Pretty much, yeah.
You do crazy things for family.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Yes, I do.
All right, I'll trust you for now, Tafari. Even though we just met.
Hey, we've been traveling for about like a week now together, like overall, haven't we? Oh wait, maybe not a week.
It's been about a week.
I was with
Yeah,
Garm
it's
longer,
big.
of course. So.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah, the Sykes and
you.
have met Janai a little bit longer.
Still don't really
Still
trust that you're a mayor, but I'll still I'm in the I trust you. I don't trust your standing.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for a reply about from the village up the coast.
I trust you and I trust your standing because I believe that. Yeah, I believe that story.
Thanks, big guy.
Whether it is real or not, I personally believe it.
So Farrell.
Farrell definitely believes it.
Farrell and Sykes, how did you meet them? Because you've known each other for a while too.
I actually knew Farrell since he's been a youngin.
Yeah, he's been friends with my tribe since before I was even born. He's gone into the Gloaming Forest a bunch of times to help defeat monsters that usually give other people problems, but they've also caused problems for our tribe.
Mostly the cockatrices, but I've also fought in shoot, I forgot. Hey GM, what was the other? I forgot what me and you talked about. I know I fought in giants in the mountain, but what was the other thing I fought in the other than the cockatrices in the Gloaming Forest? Wasn't
Wraiths.
it like? Yeah,
Well, now a wraith.
Now a wraith.
You would have thought goblins, gnolls. Gnolls were occasionally an issue. Goblin tribes were also an issue, and the odd etin.
Etten, okay. No
that
beasts.
that decided to wander down from the mountains.
Okay. So yeah, I've fought in goblins, gnolls, the occasional Etten.
Oop, I also need to pick out a package real quick. Sorry. But yeah, also like ever since he became a farmer too, he started trading with our tribe, which strengthened that relationship even harder.
Yeah. So even though I only met like Farrell showed up at my doorstep when my family disappeared, but also I met him when he was younger, and I tend to sometimes remember faces. Even though I haven't seen him for a good what was it, 15 years? How old are you, Farrell?
I really don't remember.
I'm bad at age. I'm like after about 200 years, you forget age, kind of. Except that when you have 45. Okay, yeah. So about 30 years ago, or probably even
I'll be right back.
35 years ago, when he was probably like young, and he was probably about what, this high, probably going about to like a 2 foot, like a 3 foot stance on my. Actually, that would be about my height. Or no, wait, no, I'm like 5 foot something, right?
You're not 3 feet.
You're pretty tall. You're pretty tall.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
not 3 feet
5'5".
high. You're
Okay,
about,
so yeah,
you're about-
probably about up to my I mean, if even young furbolgs are kind of tall, I'd probably go up to about to my shoulder. I mean, not my shoulder, like maybe a little bit down, kind of up to my gut. So yeah, but after about 35 years, I still haven't forgotten him. He still has that same face, same hair, same build.
Oh well, who can
Just
forget
taller.
that hat?
Yeah. He's taller.
All right. Hey guys, I think we should take a nap. I'll take first watch, yes?
Yeah, cool. I'll take
That'll
second.
I'll take the last.
Alrighty then. The four of you settle down for the night, with Sinead taking over the first watch. Please could you perform me a perception check? Do you have dark vision?
Yep.
You do. Lovely, thank you.
Let's see.
9.
14.
It is a relatively quiet night. The birds have gone to sleep, but you can hear the sounds of the crickets and the grass, and the trees gently wafting in the wind. There is a very brief moment where the moonlight seems to suddenly get very dark as you're watching, and you glance up at the moon, and you just see this shape move across it. It's this sort of round shape with 4 very long arms that are coming out from the sides of it. It just gently moves across the moonlight.
A round shape
appears.
with 4 arms.
And a head.
Oh,
Basically,
okay.
basically you see a giant turtle.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
You see.
I was thinking something way worse.
No. You basically glance up and you see a giant flying turtle just very briefly go across the moonlight and carry on its journey. But your watch ends in a relatively quiet time. There's nothing too exceptional.
I lean against the tree and I look up at the turtle. And I goes, "Do you see that, Philippe? God, never thought we'd see one of those up close, huh? Don't worry. I'll show you many more. Many more." And then I just keep staring at the sky and my surroundings.
Very nice. Very nice. It becomes time for Teferi to take over the watch. So you were second, correct?
yes, that is correct.
Do you have dark
I kick
vision?
him awake.
Oh, ribs. Oh, ribs. Oh,
Yes, Sam.
damn it. Oh, I hate it. Thanks. I'll get to my watch and I limp a little bit.
Do you have dark vision?
No.
Okay, please roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh,
It's okay.
bad.
It's pretty dark around.
For disadvantage, it could be worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be worse. It could
I mean,
indeed
could
be
I
worse.
use Kitsune also as an assistant?
Sure. In which case, this would be a straight roll.
Okay. So then it would be the 15, I guess.
Then it would be 15 indeed. Yes. The night has started to get a bit colder here. You can tell you've gotten over that lip where the warmth of the day has now dissipated into the atmosphere around you, and you're beginning to feel cold, and you're just sitting there looking around, and as you're watching there, you see a troop of very small dark shapes just make their way out across the field in front of you, and they carry on and disappear off the side. But it doesn't appear to be anything in particular that catches your attention here tonight.
Like humanoids, or
No, these are just small birds, basically. They look like it's difficult to see because of the nature of human eyes and darkness. So it is very difficult to see. Although the moonlight does provide some light, but effectively it looks like just a small group of birds that just are making their way very quickly away across the ground.
All right. Well, yeah, if nothing else happens, then I'll finish up my watch and wake up the next.
All right. And
Who is
there's
who was
2
the last
hour
person?
watch. It was me. They're 2 hour watches, right?
Yes.
Okay. So after Janae and Tafari get their watch done, I would actually wake up before Tafari comes to wake me up. Actually.
Okay.
I would go to him and be like,
oh yeah,
all right,
true.
my shift.
All right. Well, good luck. I mean, it was pretty quiet, so
Okay.
saw some birds. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it stays
Alright.
that way.
All right.
Roll
good
me a
night,
perception
Tafari.
check, please. Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Then roll me an ordinary perception check, please.
Come on, a big roll.
Yeah, Feral and Tafari not having to
15.
worry
Yeah.
about dark vision.
It's not bad. Illyria, please could you roll me a perception check?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Illyria, are you there? I think we've lost Zelma.
Selma!
I'm here.
Ah, you're there. Okay.
I was
Just maybe forgot.
daydreaming.
We
I
need
was
you.
in a whole-
Yeah, maybe
I was
forgot
in
the
a
name was
whole different
Ilaria.
place.
No
I am
worries,
so
mate.
sorry.
No worries, mate.
Cheers.
Please could you roll me a perception check for Illyria?
Whoa.
Ooh.
Very nice. Sykes, you're busy watching as you're just leaning there, taking now the last few hours of the day, and you glance up, and walking along the road, she seems to have stopped and is looking in your direction, but you see this humanoid figure, very, very slim looking, in a dark, tattered looking clothing, with, from this distance, a little bit difficult to see, but some very strange looking hair.
How close are
That's just peeking out underneath her hood. She is about 60 feet away.
Then I would be able to
60,
see
70 feet away.
normally because I have 60
Okay, then.
vision.
Oh, okay, then. She has a hood up. So her features are relatively hidden. But there seems to be something odd about one side of her face and hair. You do have dark vision, so you are able to see clearly.
Can I
But
get...
this detail is a bit harder to see because of her hood.
Yeah. Shoot, that's all right. So I'm gonna get up
Mhm.
and I say, "Little late to be out for a stroll, isn't it?"
From 60 feet away?
Yeah, I
And
kind
you
of.
kind of shouted out to her.
Yeah.
No,
As I kind of walk away from the camp, I'm gonna kind of walk towards.
You're gonna
her,
walk
but
away. Okay.
I'm gonna say that to her.
So you make your way closer to her.
Yeah.
Sure.
I just say, "A little late to be out walking, isn't it?"
Firstly, she has dark vision of 30 feet. A voice rings out. So, more than likely, she will draw her weapon. Which it is a rapier.
Nice.
Doesn't
She
speak.
draws it.
So she just draws her weapon. Yeah. So. Yeah. So how do you? Yeah. How does Sykes react to that?
Seeing her draw her weapon, I know she's on guard. Insight check to see if she's frightened or like if she's ready to like. Obviously, she might be ready to attack, but like, does she look like she would be someone
Roll insight
who
check.
would actually attack me? Fine. That's a 5.
Yeah. What's her intentions?
Yeah.
She's drawn a blade, so you can only assume that she is at least on guard if meaning to attack.
Okay.
You can that's the best you can assume from that. But whether
So
or not
once
she actually is going to attack.
Once I get within 30 feet, or like I guess 35 feet, just kind of no, I'll do 30 because I'm just kind of moving my range. Or actually no, 35 because I'd just be moving my full move. So when I get within range, I'm gonna cast create bonfire right next to her, kind of illuminate her, but and see her better. Not doing it on top of her so I don't damage her, but like right next to her to kind of get a light going.
Okay.
Kind of see her better.
I legitimately did think you were like gonna like attack her.
Illyria,
Oh,
Illyria, just beyond the. I mean, it's beginning to get light, so you're just about able to make out the form of Sykes beyond your range of dark vision, and you see this shorter, rather thin-looking person in a hat. Because of course he's never going to take his hat off. With his sort of cowboy-like hat. Approach.
Actually, I think I forgot to take it back from Janae.
I gave it back to you.
You would have
Okay.
got it.
I was like,
Yeah.
she's still wearing it.
We're going to assume that you got it
put
back.
that hat on.
Yeah.
So you see him approach, and there's this very faint puff of orange something,
Like a smoke.
Yeah.
and then this bonfire just erupts beside you.
I don't know if that'd be cool or terrifying.
Oh, she'll more than likely jump out like in frightening, like someone got scared type of jump. Just, not. First impressions matter, people. She's very
Yeah.
scared.
I just look. I'm not. One, you look cold, and two, I was just watching out for my campsite. You can understand someone walking out this early. Do you need somewhere to stay?
I don't, in like a very low voice, I don't have anywhere to stay. I'm just traveling.
We've got a campsite over here, plenty of food.
I got food on me.
You got any meat on you?
Me?
Meat, yes.
Are you a cannibal?
No. I'm a hunter.
You're a hunter. What?
Look, I've got food if you need it. Plenty of it too. Actually, more than what we could eat if you want some like nutrition and stuff. I don't know. Look, do you need a place to stay for tonight until morning or not?
I guess so. Yeah, I got. Oh, sorry about that.
I can see you just finished eating.
Well, I did not mean that.
That's all good. Look, come on,
Drink
I'll
my tea to prevent the burps.
at least come stay with us. You don't even have to sleep if you don't trust us. I just don't like seeing travelers this late at night.
It's about early morning now.
Early morning. Still dark-ish, but yeah. I figured if you've been walking for the longest, the least I could do is help a traveler out.
All right, I'll stay for temporarily, but I'll have to go.
Yeah, no problem. Come this way. And then when we get back to the camp, I'm going to, because I could have done this the whole night. Assuming there's a campfire there, but one of the things I could have done is I could have actually just create bonfire for the entire night as long as I was awake. Keep us warm.
That's
that way.
true. Yeah. To make
Can't do it when
You
I'm
could,
asleep,
yes.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. But the thing is, the first time you cast that spell,
Oh yeah,
it,
because
it dissipates. It
That's right.
dissipates.
Oh yeah.
And then
Forgot,
heads
that's why I had to be
heads
within
towards Shania.
30, yeah.
But the second time you cast it, it does work.
Okay.
Although
It's like
the
close
spell
later.
does want to head towards Shania.
You can kind of
Still
see
kinda
the flames
pulls there.
just kind of pulling towards her.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's that sort of
Okay.
once the flames start
Ugh.
establishing themselves properly as a fire, they stop bending towards Shania. But at first, the flames were very much bending
Yeah.
towards Shania, but and then they right themselves.
Okay. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. That
I
distance
thought
on
we were
that
at
thing
that,
is
yeah.
pretty big.
Shania, while you were sleeping,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
a voice, or it's not so much a voice, it's more you were busy dreaming about your time at your previous mage's tower before you left, and it was almost a memory, but then this memory started to take on a very dark quality. It started to become shadowed. And every time the mage was there, he was seen to get swallowed by the shadow constantly. And then suddenly you're finding yourself in this dark, shadow-like space. And it's...
We definitely should have got rid of that shard.
This voice comes out of that space and says, "My offer still stands."
Am I dreaming or is it just this disembodied voice?
It's difficult to tell now. You feel in control, and yet it still feels like a dream. It's very much like lucid dreaming. You feel the control. You feel aware of what's going on around you, but you still feel like you're dreaming.
I try speaking. I say, "You're not Borsha."
No, I am not. But it is revenge you seek, is it not?
And I usually take offers from people I don't know.
Wise. But you did take care of my guard. Thank you for that.
That wasn't there to protect you, was it?
There's no reply.
Oh, no.
What the hell?
Well, call it a down payment.
Fine. A down payment. But should you need anything or help, I can offer it to you.
I need a name first.
Names are to be earned.
What do I do to earn your name?
The dream begins to fade back, and that dark, shadowy space that you were enveloped begins to sort of disperse, and you're left in this dark, and you're left in this black void.
I start screaming in Infernal.
Is she
You
talking?
start
in
screaming.
her
You
sleep?
start screaming infernal, and all you see, all you hear from very distant away, is the sound of dark laughter.
What the fuck?
And I say, fine. And I sit down and I wait.
There is that. You sit down and wait, and after a while, you suddenly feel yourself beginning to reach a sense of consciousness, and it's that sort of strange where you're lucid dreaming and it turns into an actual dream, and then you're finding yourself unconscious again. It's that strange, weird mix where you don't really know when you actually fell back into a proper dream and then when you woke up again. But eventually you do wake up, and there's just that lingering sense of something that's watching you, something that's not necessarily judging you, but is there all the same. And when you wake, there is a new member sitting at the fire.
Okay, who did this? Who is
They
that?
were-
Wake up, everyone.
Defying Farrell, you
Bolts
get
awake.
you get bolted awake by Janai's yelp and scream.
Not it. Not my fault. Swear I'm innocent. What happened? What happened?
What's going on?
Are those always the words you say when you wake up?
Sorry.
Wake.
They
Scares me
were
away.
One screaming,
yes.
it wasn't my fault.
they were passing by this morning. I felt bad because it's super cold out here, and I let them. I figured they could stay with us until morning, until we woke.
Sykes! No more one-man decisions. What the hell? She could have killed us under our sleep. Who the fuck? What the fuck?
I
What's
could have
going
killed
on?
you in my. They could have. I could have killed you in my sleep, but
Oh, you could have tried.
I know. I'm not gonna.
I've seen enough death. I don't want to kill other people.
We have to.
Well, then you're with the wrong group.
I very much support you, new fella, because I'm a pacifist. Just not very bad at my job.
I'm really, I'm trying very hard to keep a straight face, but Janai is not. It's not succeeding.
I'm not even succeeding, so.
Where were you headed?
I don't know. I just picked the direction and just kept going.
Oh, so you're a wanderer like me?
What's a wanderer?
I mean, just someone who can. I guess I don't know. It's just they don't really have anywhere to go. They just kind of.
You just like to travel.
You could say something like that, yeah.
Name? Do you have one?
Eluria?
Area.
Eloria.
Tell you what, if you don't know, you don't. You said you were just picking a direction. Do you know? You don't know where you're going. Do you know? are you trying to do anything? Like, I mean, you don't have to tell us if you don't want to, but if you want, we could bring you to fall with us and just go from there.
It's pretty far still. 2 days travel, roughly.
Much I've been walking, hitchhiking, pick random directions just to travel, I guess.
I mean, we have a cart. You could come with us.
If you allow me to be with you, then I'll see what I could do.
We're really accommodating.
I just kind of look at Janae and just like, I can see the anger.
Everyone else is so like okay with it, but Janae is like,
Yeah.
like ah.
I mean, don't worry too much about it, Illyria. I mean, Janae is just angry all the time. It's like, yeah, it's her state of being.
Just a quick question, Illyria. Do you still have your hood up?
Yes.
Cool.
What
worries.
can we see so far?
Oh yeah, you said something was like weird about her face.
So, what is
So,
what
Matt, what can
what
we
are?
see?
Oh, yeah. Give me a moment.
Yep, no worries.
Good.
My cat is literally gnawing my foot.
Oh yeah.
So her face, right? Is that what
Yeah,
I'm
you
hearing?
her,
That's
her
what's
face
being
is
shown if she's still got her hood up.
Yes, she has her hood up, but only like shown at her lower face. But there is a purplish, not so on the lines of hair, is more like of a tentacle of sorts.
Tentacle.
Huh. She's a squid kid.
Oh my God.
Janai still doesn't
Um,
trust it, and she leans back and she goes, I don't travel with people whose face I don't know.
I don't know who you people are working for, so
We're not really
warn
working.
my caution. I prefer not to show my face.
I prefer not to travel with you.
I mean,
Look, I'm gonna 1 second. I'm gonna pull Janae aside.
Yes, okay, good. Yes.
Look, Janae, after everything that's happened with the Wraith, with Garm, I feel like the more people we have, the better. Just till we get to Paul, we can
That's
find out what's
true.
going on.
We do need all the help we can get.
Honestly,
You're
in the
that too?
night when, honestly,
Oh,
in
sorry.
the night when, in the night when she was walking by, it just looked like a traveler walking by, and I can't just leave. Like, this is a popular road. It's not just like, I mean, yes, it could, but it was still like, it wasn't like it was like 2 a.m. where, you know, like, it was creepy, no darkness. It was more like, it was like 6 a.m., 7. It was like, there was some brightness. I mean, she looked frightened when I tried to, I didn't really threaten her, but I did use my magic on her to try and get a good look. It ended up making her jump, so I figured she was just scared more than wanted to attack me. So that's why I kind of felt like maybe she's not actually, you know, like a thief or anything, you know.
Hmm.
She might just be trying to make it to town, or doesn't even know what's going on.
You know what? 2 things. 1, Garm almost got us all killed. Garm ran off. Garm went into the woods where no one's supposed to go, and we followed. More people is not better.
True. We followed though
people is not bad.
because we wanted to know where he was.
Second
If we
thing.
did-
I will travel with this one. But we keep an eye on him. I trust you. I trust Pharaoh. Magic boy. Yeah. But she's new.
Thank you, and thank you for trusting me. That's.
Don't make me regret it.
I promise I won't. If I do make you regret it, you can throw on my way and just punch. Free punch. I don't know.
Break my
attack.
nose.
Break me.
Give
You
me
won't
a
be able
black
to
eye.
fight back anyway. I'm still carrying that dumb rock.
She just stabs you with
we'll
it.
get rid of it as soon as we can. The rock, I mean.
All right.
But yes.
Oh, by the way,
I just stick my hand
Illyria-
out to kind of towards Janae. That was like a handshake kind of deal.
Are you particularly magical, Illyria?
I shake Sykes' hand, and then with the other hand, I sort of tap down his hat so it goes over his eyes. And then I move back to the group.
Classic.
We're still sitting there, and we see someone. Well, we see Yane walking back and Sykes with his hat over his face. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it.
All right, you're in.
Oh, what were you saying, Farrell? Or like as Sean? But I guess
Oh.
was that before me and Janae came back?
I was more just curious if Illyria uses magic that might get sucked into the stone shard.
Well, I mean, on her person there is a book.
Yeah, like do you use any magic, particularly primal druidic magic?
What's druidic?
It's like nature.
Plant-based.
Yeah, plants, animals.
Nature, animals.
I love that look you just gave. Yane.
Yeah, it's like, wow, we found someone who knows less than Farrell. Amazing.
Aw.
I am sorry. That is so mean.
Farrell's trying.
I mean, yeah, I could do spells.
Anything like
Nature, plant.
anything that like can create something out of nothing instead of coming from you. Like I guess I try to I stand 30 feet away from Janae and I just create bonfire kind of right next to me. Can you do anything like this? And then I cast Druidcraft to try to
Even
This
though
one- yeah.
even though you stand 30 feet away, the bonfire does not work.
What?
Real man.
Well, that thing worked like 60 feet away. Like, you
Your
know,
wit spell.
yeah, this thing sucks from a very large distance.
What? I'm confused though because when we were in the forest, I got this far away and it worked just fine. And it worked last night. Okay. I tried casting it again.
It works this time.
What? Sykes just kind of grabs his hat, just kind of scratches his forehead, like, what's going on?
Breakfast. Janelle just yelling from a distance, breakfast.
Yeah,
It's pretty much what has to happen, yes.
do you have any what's leftovers from last night, Sykes?
I mean, the
I
thing.
mean, I could just go find more. What?
What?
Nothing. I'll tell you later.
Okay. What do we have leftovers from last night? Or...
Yeah, you would. Well, considering how much you were able to gather, yes, you would definitely have leftovers. from
Oh,
last
true.
night.
Yeah, it's enough for 5 people, and then double that. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I have definitely leftovers.
Alrighty then. The five of you share a somewhat awkward breakfast with this new character, Illyria, who, while it does seem to be that she doesn't seem to know anything, and also with one of you feeling rather tight about their experience during the night. But the breakfast comes to an end, and you all clamber on back onto the cart. Any one of you can make me a perception check if you'd like. Any of you.
Oh,
Any or
100%.
every?
I'll pass.
No.
Entirely if
Never
you. It's entirely if you want to do this or not.
Oh shit. I'm keeping an eye on Illyria.
Yeah.
Oh, good, Feral.
I'm not
Oh,
looking
we
at
Oh,
the
and
road.
Illyria, nice.
Sykes, you're just like, oh, that was a good breakfast. Oh, that's absolutely. And Shania, you're still not trusting of Illyria. You're still not trusting of Illyria, so you're watching her every move. And so when you clamber onto the card, you don't notice anything. Likewise, Tifari, your brain is still going over that. Well, what? Why is it sometimes this side and sometimes not with that stone? So it's only Illyria and Farrell that notice this, that the barrels are beginning to smell.
Oh no. Well, that's a good thing. They're supposed to, right? It is too strumming. They mentioned that it's fermented fish. So, but yeah, we should probably make haste though, just in case.
Yeah, let's go.
All
Keep
right.
up the
Could-
pace.
It just
Could I
smells
please-
like a normal afternoon for me. Living on a farm and all.
Could I please have a walking order here? The cart has a 2-person bench, and then obviously the cart itself. So
Yep,
could I just have
I'm in
an
one
order
of the
here?
bench.
Feral was driving. I was on shotgun, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go. Shall we say left as shotgun?
Sure.
Yeah, that works.
Sure.
Are we
Means whatever. 'cause-
using the horses at walking pace? Because then I suppose we're walking on the side of it.
You would be using this at walking pace. These horses are not designed for running. These horses are designed for pulling and carrying and hauling. So they're not going to be fast ones. They're not going to be
Okay.
fast horses.
I'll walk next to the cart, a little behind the horses on the left side.
Sure.
I'll
No
just
worries.
be somewhere in the back.
No worries. With Kitsune
Yeah, of course.
and Illyria.
She'll probably be like behind the cart.
So like
No
behind
worries.
Tavari maybe or something.
Yeah.
Well, you can be on the cart or behind the cart because the cart is large.
Didn't Janae
Oh,
and
yeah,
Tafari
and-
say they were on the ground though
That's
too?
what I meant, like in the cart.
Oh, okay.
Oh, in
So
the
you're on
cart.
the back. Okay.
So you're sitting on one of the barrels with Tafari.
Yeah, because Tafari, he's in the cart.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Cool, that's all I
Janai's the
wanted.
only one not in the cart.
Following the road, you eventually come to an area where it seems to be particularly wooded, and you're traveling through, but there's just this sense of. Well, this is where I'd like all of you to make me a perception check.
Please don't fail me now.
Don't
Uh,
fail me now.
Yeah!
Time. Woo!
I'm having a ball.
Oh wow!
I did better than you still.
No! You almost,
So we have.
16 for me. And can I
Oh, you
also
was
roll
6, damn.
for
Yep.
Kitsune?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Farrell,
Yes,
Farrell
seven.
was,
Wait,
So-
did someone re-roll my perception or?
No. I can see. I can see what her. It's probably
I think it
Fancy
just
Grounds just
clicked
being
it.
annoying.
mm-hmm.
Alrighty then.
Oh, I did. Oh, no. Never mind.
All right, I won't mind. Of course. course.
But she asked you to never mind, so you can't mind for
Never.
forever now.
Just stop minding.
Yeah, you can't mind at all.
Get your mind out of your mind.
I will
Ever.
get my mind out of my mind, indeed. Let me just double check something for myself. Right, yeah. Oh, come on!
Mm.
Oh, jeez. Fantasy Grounds just hates me today.
That's good for us.
Yeah, it's very good for you because the only ones who would not see... Well, to be honest, you all happen to catch sight of two figures. Two figures that are making their way through the woodland around you. They are trying to dart from tree to tree, but they're not being stealthy about it. However, only 3 of you, which is still almost all of you, happen to spot some more characters. One of whom is this hooded creature with his long snout and claw-like hands, and they are also just darting between the trees,
Garm?
clearly trying
What?
to be stealthy, but not succeeding very well at all.
I thought he was dead. No.
Are they heading
You're
in
so
our
dumb.
direction, or are they heading like in the same direction as us?
They are heading parallel, and this is the character you see.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Like a dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Is it- okay.
Is he, like,
Do they
pretty
look
big?
hostile?
You can roll me an insight check.
I will too. Wait, can all of us or just
It's Tefari. Tefari is the one
Okay.
that is trying to see.
got it?
Let me just go back to Fantasy Grounds to see what
16.
you got.
Yes.
Thank you. 16. Yeah, they look hostile.
All right. Well, I sound general alarm.
Alright,
Battle
Nice.
stations.
Pick up the speed. Everyone on the cart.
Oh, stop the card.
What?
Yeah,
Use it as a defensive.
I will stop.
Did I get
that.
on? Oh, okay.
I will take Tafari's suggestion on that
So we
and
can
stop the
outrun
cart
them.
instead of
Yeah.
speeding up.
While we're running.
Alrighty then.
But true.
Are you stopping the
Both
cart,
are
or
not
are
bad
you?
suggestions. Yeah.
So
I
what
stopped it.
are you doing? You're stopping the
I
cart.
stopped
Okay,
it,
cool.
yeah.
Stopping the cart. They clearly know they've been rumbled, so they're going to start making themselves known. And this, as I said, large dragonborn-like figure steps out into the middle of the road and yells at the four of you. Give me what I require.
Well, sir, we don't know what you require, so it would probably be a good
The
suggestion first.
map.
Oh, I think it's
A
next
map?
to the face.
The map, you say? Map. Let me
Where are you
think.
headed? headed?
Stop.
Nah.
Stop obfuscating. Give it to me.
I don't even know what map you refer to.
Oh! No, you're not having it. I'm gonna shoot
That
at
map.
him.
That map was
Roll me
destroyed.
initiative.
Damn it.
Yes!
I wanted to. I was gonna see if we.
I
could
know what
roll
he's
more out of that.
after.
Seriously, it took you that long to figure out which map.
I was still trying to play it.
Oh god dang it!
Oh, I know
Yeah,
you were
and-
trying to do that. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Sykes is just like arrow. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
we're fighting.
It's 7
no.
for me.
Let's see.
Wow.
Oh, we
Oh, I thought I rolled a 1
whoa.
also.
It all
Yeah, we
gets
got someone
calculated
back.
into the.
Not so bad.
7. Okay.
17.
So you are a 7, correct, Tefari?
Yeah, because it still doesn't do my temporal awareness properly.
Sure.
Okay,
Uh,
Safari.
Let me just
By the AC.
Oh,
take
no.
care of the
See that like
music.
rope-looking thing, the magnifying glass?
Uh,
You go onto the main page where your character sheet is.
Yeah.
If you go to where it says AC to the left of it, it shows a little rope or like a magnifying glass. You click it, it brings up combat calculations.
Ah, there.
If you put in the miscellaneous what your initiative bonus is,
Ah.
it'll then add that to your thing. I had to do that because I play a Chronomancy Wizard on my Wednesday game. So yeah, so that's
Let
cool.
me just share the map with you all.
And you can do the same thing with like if your like weapons are supposed to be doing different types of damage. If you click those by where you're yeah.
Yeah, I can also do it for my AC because it never keeps into account I have mage armor up.
Mm-hmm. Mage
Now
armor
I
is an
know.
effect.
Oh, we're sort of again. Damn it!
Garm's
I screwed things up.
alive! Yeah!
Garm's alive! No, damn it! I didn't do the thing right.
You did bring him back.
No, I didn't.
No, his
No, I
corpse is
didn't.
hunting us. No, but looking at the combat tracker, I now know why Edward asked the question at the beginning of the session. Like, we haven't noticed his face yet, but there should be a familiar face.
Let me just.
We also have
sort out-
Thug 1, 2, and 3, so it's up to the chat.
So it's entirely up to chat if you would like to invent some names for my Thug NPCs. These Thug NPCs are, well, they're not. One of them is familiar to 4 of you at least.
I love it.
We should never leave survivors, ever.
The last time we do.
Excuse me while I very quickly
Yeah, was he just from the tavern?
sort out
or
the
was
bits and
he-
pieces that
Yep.
should have been sorted
Yeah.
out. Oops.
Okay.
But to the party. He looks
Honestly, when I was
pleasant.
looking for it, I was kind of hoping it was Tankard Tom.
No.
Or
No,
did he
Bit the
die?
dust.
Tanker Tom got well and truly blatted.
Yeah.
Good
Wait, is this
verb.
the guy that I healed?
No, that was bad luck. Bad luck bird.
Oh yeah,
That's the
that
guy
was
you
Bad
killed.
Luck
He's
So,
healing and killing him.
first up is wow, Kitsune has got an 18. Oh yeah, in regards to your familiar Tefari, shall we keep it as they go on the same turn as you?
Yeah, fuck, we already agreed.
Yeah, for some reason it keeps running Kitsune as a separate
Oh.
initiative, but there we are. All right, so Shanae, you are actually first up.
Cool. Well, I make true on my promises, and I'm going to. Let's see. Where am I even? Because I can't see. Wait.
You are very right down at the bottom.
Yeah,
Excuse
we're
me
down
while
the
I-
middle. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. Can I?
By the way, which one of us is holding the map again? I kind of forgot.
It was Tefari.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
A
Makes sense.
dragon dude was standing in the middle of the road, just sort of yelling at us from afar.
Yeah,
It's a miracle we heard him.
yeah. I've put you guys a little bit too far away. He's got a big voice. Let's put
Yeah,
let's put him
he's
a bit
big
closer.
booming-
Carl and I rolled pretty high.
Let's put him a bit closer so there's a bit more realistic.
Yeah.
But I can shoot him from 500 feet away.
Yeah, amazing.
No.
Come
I
on. Just kidding.
I have a.
By the way,
Definitely weren't allowed to
chat,
do
please
anything
do let me.
besides-
Chat, please do let me know about the music if it's too loud because I don't know what you guys are hearing. I only know what I'm hearing. So if you guys could just let me know if the music is a bit too loud, and I will obviously adjust.
Okay, question.
Yes.
I have all these weapons that I've never used before. How do I find out what the range on my longbow is again?
Okay, if you let me just go to your character sheets.
Oh,
If you
a
go
range
to
150 to 600.
there you go. So if you went to if you went to your actions and they clicked on that little shield icon, you
Yeah,
would have
I found
the
it.
thing.
Yeah. Okay. So wait. So 2 blocks is
So one block is 5 feet.
yeah. So I can easily shoot the first. Like I can easily shoot that dragonborn guy from here.
Oh yeah, he's in the middle of the road.
Yeah. All right. I will draw some attention because I mean I want people on me instead of on the more vulnerable ones, and I will take out my bow.
Okay.
And shoot that dragon dick in the face, I suppose.
Roll me your attack.
Okay. Let's see. Nah. I should have stuck with my scimitars.
Should have stuck with your scimitars. Let me just double check that actually didn't hit. Yeah, it doesn't hit. No. You draw your longbow. Hey! Wanna take an arrow to the face? and he just he looks. It's that sort of. It's not quite that cock head to the side, but he simply stares at you and then just simply moves.
That was a warning shot.
Give me my map, is all he says.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Can I, as a bonus action, like put the bow away and switch to scimitars, or does grabbing the scimitars take another bonus action?
That would be if you were to put a weapon away and draw another weapon. That is a full action. However, if you were to drop your weapons and drop that weapon and draw your scimitars, that is just simply something you can do.
Am I gonna drop a full bow?
Yeah, you would. I'm afraid,
Yeah.
but no, you wouldn't be able to use your bonus action for this because it's if you wanted to put away your bow and draw your scimitars. However, if you just would like just drop the bow and pull out your scimitars, that's just simply free.
Yeah, I think if I drop the bow now and pull out my scimitars, can I then, as a bonus action on my next turn, like put the bow away?
No.
Ow.
Because
I mean,
you
you're
then
not
have to
moving,
pick
you
up
can
the
always
bow.
come pick it up.
And I understand what you're trying to do, but there's really no way I can
As long as
facilitate
no one
that.
picks up your bow, you can pick it up after the thing ends. After
Yeah, I
you're done.
know. I'm still fairly close to the cards anyway, so I'll drop the bow and take out both my scimitars.
Sure,
giving the
I'll
bow up for a bad job.
I'll allow that as a bonus action. That's
Who did
fine.
you fire at again?
The Dragonborn guy.
The
Okay.
Dragonborn, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah,
Gotcha.
this is my speed as well, I think, so I can't move any further.
All right, is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn, sir.
Sykes.
Yeah! Alright, so after she fires and says that was the warning shot, I'm going to then, for my turn, bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark on the Dragonborn
Very nice.
as my eyes glow yellow, causing his to also flare up as an orange, to kind of have his flare up as an orange. And then-
Just to point out, this spell does go through.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a true. Oh shit, that's right. That is-
Mm.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep it. Yeah.
Oh no.
You got to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, okay. Oh gosh, that's right. Okay.
So if I do not say anything, the spell does work. Okay.
Okay, cool. Alright. So yeah, so as a bonus action I cast Hunter's Mark. So quick question, it says self. Does that mean I have to drop the effect on me, or do I have
Yes.
to just still drop it on him?
It would be on. Well, let me just have a quick look at.
I always forget how that works because
Hunter's Mark is cast on yourself first, so you can then use your bonus action, I believe, to target someone else.
okay.
Bonus action
Fine.
casting time.
Well no, I know
um,
it's cast on me, but like the effect
Well,
does-
it's a bonus action. You choose a quarry within. You choose a creature you see within range. Missing a marker require untouched spends as you deal. Okay, so drop it onto the creature.
Okay. Okay, cool. Just making sure, because that I think now if I attack it and deal damage, it'll automatically roll that d6.
Yes, it should automatically roll the
Okay.
1d6. Yeah,
So
because
as I
it's a
cast,
creature you target, so you would have to drop
Gotcha.
it on the creature.
so as I
That's
cast
cool.
Hunter's Mark, and my eyes kind of flare up with the smoky orange as it kind of meets his eye. As I meet his gaze, his eyes kind of also get that little orange tint to them,
Mhm.
and I say, "This is the real shot." Because Janae was like, "This is the warning shot." And I'm like, "This is the real one." Then I fire at him.
All right, roll me your attack.
Oh, I have advantage. That's right. I acted before him. One sec. You gotta remember that. Nice. 24.
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
nice.
Nice.
Yes, that hits.
I just like how she shoots a warning
Oh, wait,
shot.
why
That's my
didn't
warning
we-
shot. It's like, just click.
Oh, it didn't roll the d6. Okay.
Well, then roll the d6 then.
Oops. Maybe I do have to drop it on me or something.
That's fine.
So that's 7
it's an
points of
extra.
damage.
7 points of damage.
7 points of
nice.
piercing.
I'll add that.
Could
to
be
the
better, but it
smooth
could have been
profile.
worse.
Could have been bad, but it could have been worse. Yes. Why do you have 1 point of damage? You should not have 1 point of damage. Let me just do a very quick.
Until
thing.
until the spell ends, I can deal an extra d6.
Shit.
And it lasts 1 hour concentration. And I have advantage to any wisdom perception or wisdom survival checks to find it. And if he drops to 0, I can use a bonus action to target something
Put
else
on something else, yeah.
on a subsequent turn. Yeah.
In a minute, I just screwed everything up here for a minute, so just give me 2 seconds while I re-roll all the, put all the damn things. Farrell 9. Janai was 9.
So maybe I do have to write.
Tafari, Kitsune, Illyria all 7. And
I guess we'll find out when it comes to his turn.
okay, that was not what they rolled last time.
Nope.
Nope, that really wasn't. This is what should happen if you pay attention to what you roll.
Why am I 9?
It was the 3 thugs, then it was bludgeons, and they were before Janai, I believe. Before Farrell and Janai.
Yeah, but
Oh, no,
my initiative was 17.
Your initiative was 17, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
I forgot
got
mine
it.
Yeah,
was
that's right. It
then.
was Janai Sykes, then it was the 3 thugs, so let's put them at 12. Because that's what it was. And I believe it was...
Yeah, mine was a 9.
I believe it was Farrell, and then it was the other 2.
Yeah, because mine was a 9 that I got.
Yeah, that's it. That seems to be more accurate. There we go. All sorted. It is now the turn of the, well, for want of a better word, thugs. Chat, please do drop some names in the chat for me. Very happy to use whatever you decide in that regards. I do like pulling names from the chat as names from my NPCs. Anyways, it is first this guy's turn. He stands there and yells and says, well, "What do I do?" And the reply from the Dragonborn is, "Get them." Okay. So he's going to move. He's going to move a little bit forwards, and then he's going to draw his heavy crossbow and fire at the person that he can see. You do have half cover from this because there is a tree stump in the way. Janai. So this would be +2 to your AC. Heavy crossbow on you. Well, the +2 didn't even need. Is what you hear from the other side. From the other side of the chunk. The other his compatriot says, "I could do better." And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Draw his crossbow from short range because he's not stupid, and fire again at you, Sinead, because you're just there in front of him, and he doesn't like that fact.
Have cities.
And he shoots at the rock.
And he doesn't shoot at the rock. No, he doesn't shoot at the rock. But in his haste to get forwards and show off, he draws his crossbow, and unfortunately he fires the trigger. He fires the trigger too quick, and it just goes straight into the ground in front of his feet. It's the last thug's go.
That's awesome.
Seeing what his compatriots are doing, he is simply going to move up to here and try again to shoot at somebody. He's going to draw his heavy crossbow, but shoot at somebody else this time. He's seeing the effect that Janai is having upon his 2 compatriots, and he's like, yeah, I'd better be targeting him. So he's going to shoot at somebody else. Just give me 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to be going at you, Farrell.
Okay.
Because he's not been given any directions. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fancy Grounds fucking hates me tonight. Excuse
I'll
me.
take it.
Yeah.
There's that whistling sound as the crossbow bolt flies over your head. It is now your turn, Farrell.
Alright, I am going to shoot a guiding bolt at the Dragonborn.
Very nice. What range is the guiding bolt?
120.
Wow!
Yeah, it's a sniper shot.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Yes, indeed you miss. You draw your magic together, and that warm green spring energy gathers in your hand, and you fire it off. And the Dragon Ball sees it and just simply bows down to allow the guiding bolt to sail over his head.
No, and it doesn't do anything on a miss. Dang it. Shoot. That
Yeah,
Is
was
that
that's
your
what you
turn,
did.
or would you like to do something else?
Yeah, I'm gonna get down off the cart and kind of come up here too.
Sure. So we've got the two.
I just kind of glance over at Janai and just give her a nod.
We got the two fighters taking up stance up front.
Just
Very
shot
nice.
Fred. Nice.
The very familiar face of Bludgeon Barney steps
Yeah.
out from behind the tree. Yes, he's managed to get back into the fray. Yeah, that's them. That's them. They're the ones that did it. They're the ones that stopped us. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3. He's gonna stay there and draw his crossbow and attempt to fire at the two of you. Can he make that range? 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, he can. Absolutely. He's going to go for you, Farrell, because you're nearest. And it hits this time. It's Bludgeon Barney. He knows how to hit.
Yeah.
Wait, it hits?
Yep, it hits.
Okay.
You take 1d4 piercing. You take 1 point of piercing damage. Hey, you guys are low level, so this is about right. This is about accurate, to be honest. And that
I
will
thought
be
it
his
said
turn.
miss in the thing.
Yeah, it says missing there.
Oh,
Does
yeah,
it?
it does. Yeah.
My
'cause he
my
hit with
apologies.
13.
then it misses, and you do not take 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
So I will just
Hey!
correct that.
I was gonna
Hey,
go with
there
it,
we go.
but-
Aha!
You thought
The
you
Dragonborn
You
is
thought
now
you punked
up,
me for
and
very little damage.
Because I guess I hit him and it just missed between his toes.
annoyed at the fact that you all are just not handing over the thing that he wants. He's going to. Is he going to do that?
He
Yeah,
actually would
he
know
is.
that I
This-
targeted him. Oh yeah, because
Oh yeah, no. Well, it's not
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He's got 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I forgot here. Would he do that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he would. He doesn't like the fact that there's two of you in front of him standing up to him, because he's not experienced this before, so he doesn't like this. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he is going to open his mouth. He takes in this
Oh,
huge breath and roars. But as he roars, these gouts of flame erupts from his mouth. I need Janai and Farrell to both make me dexterity saving throws, please.
Saving throw.
Yep.
Taking a lucky sip for you two.
Oh, very nice.
Look at little baby
Oh!
thinking.
Oh,
he can
Okay,
beat
so-
the dragon.
Farrell, you take.
Oh yeah, so
Oh my
damage stuff.
god! Wow, Fantasy Grounds does not like me. It's because of what I did to It's because of what I did to Garm last week. That's
Yeah.
entirely it. So
It's
Farrell, you
punishment.
take 1 point of fire damage, and
Look at
Janai,
little
you take
baby
2
thinks he
points
can
of fire
beat big
damage.
Dragon. You're not a real dragon, little man.
Fred's like, I've seen a real dragon.
I've
They're
seen a
about
real
2 feet
dragon.
taller. They're about
Um,
2 feet taller than you.
Janai, are you resistant to fire damage?
I don't know. This is your world. Tieflings usually are.
Well, then yes, you would.
Okay.
So you still take
I don't.
damage.
The resistances I don't change to that. So yes, if you are resistant to fire damage, you are resistant to fire damage normally.
So,
So
we
you would
both
take 1
took,
point
like,
of fire
no
damage as well.
damage.
No, Janai takes 1 point of damage because she failed her saving throw.
Oh yeah. It's still, that's really funny.
Jeez.
And also, if he is only like 6 feet tall, I actually am bigger than he is. So it's like he is a little.
Wait, where do I? Oh, how did I change that again?
Oh, if you go to your main page.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you where it says wounds, WND.
Oh, Oh, then I did do it right. Okay, cool.
And you said on a miss, I took half damage. Right?
Also, it's also you count up in terms
Oh.
of wounds.
Okay, 1.
Yeah.
Back.
Tifari, you are up, and from the back of the cart you see this dragonborn in front of you. He's just breathed this fire over Sykes and Janai, and well, they're just a bit singed. You can see them patting out a few burnt areas. Janai's hair is definitely taken on a bit more of a greyish color in place of white.
Yeah. Well, Safari, knowing what is up, is gonna try and knock down the Dragonborn.
You should pull a fish out of the barrel and.
All right.
catapult it.
How are you going to
Flying
try and knock
fish.
down the Dragonborn?
With a flying fish. What y'all do?
By casting Sapping Sting on him.
Wow, very nice.
Oh.
However, he does make his intelligence saving throw, so while you gathering that spell into your hand, you pull up that spike that you're used to casting, that greenish spike, and you fire it forwards. The Dragonborn seeing it coming, goes no, and it just deflects off.
It should be a Constitution save though, but
Oh, is it Constitution saving throw? Then I would do.
I'm
a Constitution
assuming
saving
that with a 19 he'll. I don't know what his base roll was.
It's
throw. Well, his Constitution is 0, so it'd still be a 16.
Yeah, then he would have made it anyway. So
All right, so it still doesn't make it. It doesn't take
Yeah.
effect then.
that's okay.
Is that your turn, or is there anything else you would like to do?
I will move out a little bit so we don't all stand in one big group.
Sure, no worries.
I'll
Jumping out
move-
to the carts and running over to the tree with Kitsune in tow.
going. Yeah.
Of course. And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Illyria,
Oh,
you
boy.
see, yeah, you see a dragonborn from the back of the cart. There is this commotion and starting yelling, and Tifari is casting this spell out from his hand with the voice of Janai and Farrell yelling back at this dragonborn. What would you like to do?
Huh. As for Dragonborn taking any damage.
Yes.
Sorry?
As for Dragonborn taking any damage,
Yes, he has.
I'm gonna toll the dead on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
No, he hasn't actually. He hasn't taken any damage.
Yeah, yes.
He did.
Has he? From what?
I shot him.
Oh yeah, of course you did. Oh, of course, yeah. I did the whole stupid thing. So yeah, he's taken 7 points of damage. Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
Toll the dead.
Oh.
Nice. He does make his save.
Damn it.
That do half damage or not? Forgot if Toll the Dead was half or not.
I think Toll the Dead is a cantrip, so I don't think it does.
If you don't think it does anything, then
Toll the dead is a cantrip indeed, and
It's a fun
if the
spell.
target, yeah, okay. Must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage, so no, nothing happens.
Unfortunate.
It is. How does Illyria cast magic?
Hold up. Fucking cat. No, he's trying to get into my closet.
Oh.
No, classic cat move.
That's why I do not have cats.
I got 3 of them.
You're missing out, man.
Not really. I'm really
Cats
not.
are great.
I love
Well,
cats, but they can be a handful.
So, how does Illyria cast magic?
How does Illyria cast magic? Well, it's kind of purplish in
Mhm.
color, and he would. Why said he? I'm still on Garm. proper angry. She, let me reiterate, she will point, and a third eye would open where her forehead is to activate.
What?
Yeah, she has a third eye.
Yeah.
Nice.
This an unknown to you all because of her position on the because of her position, and because of that she still has her hood up. This yellow eye opens in the middle of her forehead as she points, and this swirl of purple magic emerges from her eye and goes and fires straight towards over and around Sykes' head. Towards the Dragonborn, and this bell appears, but no sound emits. Is that your turn, or would you like to do some moving or bonus actions?
She's gonna do a. Can she use Picard as cover?
Yeah, sure, she can do that.
Yeah, she's gonna jump down from the barrels and take cover.
Yep, no worries. Let me just draw the cart in here, because my skills at drawing on the fly are amazing. It's now a fat-looking cart, so there we go.
Stunning.
The designer wasn't too. He was inebriated when he made it.
Quite. So there we go. There's a cart.
Now do horses.
That's a fifth wheel.
No, that's it. That's all that's happening. That's literally all that's happening. No more than that.
It's like a side cart in a motorcycle. It's just the fifth wheel.
But yes, you can jump down and use the cart as cover. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. So from where you are, you would actually be hidden from all the other parties so far. Alrighty then. The top of the round, we have not Kitsune, Janai.
Yes. Big mistake, I say, and I think I go over here so that.
Yep, that's a good spot.
I mean, I'm going to be flanked anyway, but either way, I'll just go over here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make a kebab out of him, I suppose.
Sure. You're gonna try at least.
Yeah, sure am. Let's see. There's one.
That hits.
Okay, you want the damage first?
Sure.
Too long.
Roll me
Roll me
damage. Oh!
Nice.
6 damage straight up. Very nice. That's a full hit. Wow.
All right.
Nice.
Whack!
Second one on him as well.
Just carve him up.
Oh! That's 20.
Fantasy Grounds does not like me at all. Okay. Roll your damage, please.
This is what you get for killing Garm.
This is indeed what I get for killing Garm. How do you kill this guy?
Well, I did
How
say
do you take this guy out?
Kebab him, so I guess
In his arms, like a sewing needle.
I just look him dead in the eyes and said, "I warned you," and then I'm just going to stab all the way through once, take it out, and then stab all the way through twice.
Oh.
Take that out.
Or you could do like the thing in Deadpool where you stab one sword in two different ends and lift them above your head and just split them apart.
That's for the next one.
Save that for the next one. Yeah.
Let's say that for something with a bit more hitting power. So there is this gasp of pain and this spicy red blood spurt over your face, Janai, as you plunge your swords into his chest. He looks at you and says, "The map."
He's all dead. Get him.
You pull out, yanking the blades out of his chest. He falls back, bleeding and dying.
Don't shoot the messengers.
Indeed. Sykes.
Okay, and then so seeing as he just fell, my original quarry, I just turned to the guy next to him as my eyes like kind of leave behind a smoke trail, like almost like an after image of like a line in an image. And I just look at the guy next to him, casting as a bonus action to reapply Hunter's Mark, and then
Sure.
the guy next to him starts seeing the orange. And
Nice.
So he knows I targeted him now.
Your
I'm going
next.
Your next. Then I fire my longbow. Actually, yeah, I'm firing at him, but I'm using the full 150 range, so I'm doing the whole like I shoot into the sky, and I'm gonna drop it on his head.
You're gonna try trick shotting
Not
it?
the yeah. So it's within the short range still, but
Sure, but are you sure you want to trick shot this? Because I will make this more difficult.
okay, no. I was thinking about doing that to the.
It's fun. It's a fun idea. I like it. But if you really want to trick shot this, I will make this a penalty.
I know.
If you miss, you're gonna like hit Janai in the head. Janai.
But I act before him, so I have advantage. So I will trick shot it because it'll be regular.
hang on. Is the advantage for the first round?
It's isn't it before I go before anyone acted?
Let me just double check that skill. It's
Natural
the
Explorer.
Natural Explorer. On the first turn, on your first turn during combat. So no, you do not have advantage anymore.
Okay.
So just a quick FYI for you guys watching at home. We are using a revised version of the Ranger class.
Yeah.
So if there's lots of things banning about which do not exist in the player's handbook, that's why.
Yeah, I
Please.
probably wouldn't. I'm just gonna shoot straight at him, but still look at him in the menacing like.
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely.
So now I get the damage. So should I try putting the effect on me and seeing if it rolls when I roll the damage on him?
Yeah, do that.
Okay. I will drop it on me. And then I will use the longbow and shoot at him.
Go for it.
Yeah. Ooh, okay,
It
23.
hits.
Yes.
It does hit.
Alright, come on, work. Yeah, it did work.
There we go. So it does seem to be dropped on you.
I did 14 damage!
Wow!
Nice.
14 damage in one go. Blimming heck. Yes. So with the spell still up, your brain in your brain's okay. He's taken care of. Fumph, you now. And you see his eyes begin to light up with orange. There's this confused look on his face. What the hell? Why am I seeing orange? Before as this shot drives straight into his shoulder. Is that your turn, or is there anything else you would like to do?
That would be my turn. I kind of imagine it because, like, even though they see orange, because they know that I cast it on them, so they would actually see the like a slightly darker orange in that orange staring right at them.
Cool. But what is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, the bonus action. I'm gonna stay on the cart. I'm basically protecting it by just staying on it. So
Cool.
anything
No
comes
worries.
at it, yeah.
I do require you to perform an animal handling check.
Okay.
Very briefly.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
It's a 19.
Yeah!
You prevent the horses from bolting.
Yes. Like jump
It is
to
now the
horse and
turn
like-
of the thugs. What are they going to do?
After they just saw their leader just get killed so
Exactly.
easily.
That's exactly
Sliced in
what I'm
half.
referring to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Like he just got immediately killed.
oh yeah, he got just decimated. He was a bit dumb in terms of trying to do his work. Well, he was dumb, but it made sense for his character.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to do some wisdom checks to see if they stick around. Anything of a 10 or higher? He sticks around. All right. So this fella, seeing that his comrade, I'm going to say, I was going to say something else, but seeing that his comrade has, I'm trying to get Junie for fighting style first.
You can say lover, Ed. You can just say lover.
It's not lover. Seeing that his comrade is hurt, or at least been dispatched quite efficiently by a horned-looking devil, at least in his mind, he's going to stay where he is, emerge from behind the rock, take aim, and shoot at the horned-looking devil that took out his commander. Oh my god. Fantasy Grounds just does not want to work with me. Come on,
It's like he's shaking from fear. So he missed.
almost, yes, almost. That's almost what is happening. He leaps up, takes aim, pulls trigger, but he just can't get a proper bead on what's happening. Possibly because the body of his leader has just fallen. He just can't quite get a bead on that creature that took him out, and the bolt sails past one of your horns, leaving
you
this
miss me?
whistling. Oh, you were waiting for that, didn't you? You were waiting for
Nah.
that. Yeah, of course you were. He's going to perform a wisdom check to see if he sticks around. Oh yeah, he sticks around. He's pissed.
Wow.
Oh, he's pissed. He is annoyed. He just got shot in the shoulder,
It's like
and his
new
his
leader
commander
incoming.
his commander is down on the ground. He is pissed. He's going to
This
run
is
up, dropping.
Yeah, this is
This
his
is the hurt
character
dude.
development moment.
This is
Yeah,
the
this
next
is-
in line, Commander.
This is the next in line to lead. Yeah, dropping his heavy crossbow on the ground. He's going to draw his mace, and he's going to swing at you. What's your name again, Janai?
What's your name again? You know, murderer.
Good night.
That does hit.
Hey.
Wow.
This is his moment to shine. So he hits you.
Wait,
Yeah. Oh.
can you reroll?
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Janai, you see this moment. He strikes you.
I don't
Save it
think
for
you're within
important
30.
moments.
Oh,
I don't think
hang
he's
on,
within
yes.
30.
Oh shoot!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is not within 30, no.
Just outside
Oh.
He is 35, so no, this does not take a place.
Sorry.
of it. Dang.
No worries.
Damn it.
Thank you for the catch. Thank you for the
Yeah.
catch. So it's 1d4 bludgeoning damage. You take 3 points of damage from that hit.
Oh no. Oh.
Ow, my head. Ouch.
Ow! As you say, and this as you say, and the mace comes round again,
Oh!
striking you across the head. You're going ow! That hurt, and then this mace appears in front of your face, with another 4 points of damage on you.
Rude.
This is now the other fellas go.
Let's hope this doesn't embolden them to try harder.
It's looking like he might stick around, to be honest. Two of his
It's gonna
fellas
be
stuck
really
around
hard
once,
to be
gone in and
emboldened
running.
without a head.
No, he's not happy about the situation, so he's just gonna duck back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And fire. He's going to shoot at you. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's still not sure. No, he's going to shoot at you, Janai.
Dang.
Oh.
Yeah. And it
Oh.
does hit. Only just, but it does hit. And you take 1d4 piercing damage. Oh, 1 point of damage. Come on. Fantasy Grounds, please.
Yes, Fantasy Grounds, keep it up.
You get hit across the shoulder, and then with the backhand across the chest, while this crossbow bolt comes slamming into your other shoulder. You're okay, but you're getting battered around a lot by these guys. Farrell, you are up.
I'm gonna run up here so any archers I make a better target for. Because she's a melee combat, she doesn't need all this ranged attacks against her. And then I'm gonna Sacred Flame the guy that's closest to me, but not the one that's next to Janai.
The
Sure.
guy that was running away.
Yeah, the one that backed up to take some shots.
Where do you think you're going? Wow, nice.
That fails.
failed.
Roll me your damage, please.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing because that was the
Yeah. His failure is your success.
yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Very nice.
Ooh.
This green energy does still appear, does still work, and it fires out of your hands, sailing across the space and striking him across his chest with this spread explosion of green flame. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I just kind of bellow and was like, yeah, if you want to get anyone, but get me.
There is an answering. There is an answering shout to that. Okay, here we go. You caused me pain before. I'm gonna cause it back to you now. That is Bludgeon Barney, who you do recognize from your fight in the tavern.
He just wants another
2, 3,
something at
4,
his
5.
He wants another go at us.
He wants another go. Unfortunately, he cannot get
Yeah.
to you this turn, but he is going to try and shoot at you with his crossbow.
At point blank range.
Yes, at point blank range. He doesn't care. He's pissed off at the fact that you caused him
Yowzers.
some problems last time.
Wait,
And that does
if
not
he's-
hit.
If he's this close, shouldn't he be shooting at disadvantage anyway?
Not.
No,
it's
it's
five
if
five
you're-
feet.
Melee
It's
range.
only
Oh,
yeah,
okay, 5
if it's
feet.
a melee. Yeah.
It's technically
feet.
not point blank, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not quite
Oh.
point blank range. It is. He is still a little bit further away, but no, it's it still misses anyway. So it's possibly because he's running forward, and as he pulls his
Trips.
crossbow up to fire, he pulls the trigger too fast. He goes and sails off in a random direction. Tefari.
It's barrels.
Come on, magic boy.
Trying to move the map.
Throw the
but That's
cup.
not working.
Throw the cup. Throw the cup. No.
I think if you
Throw a fish.
So-
He goes a whole barrel.
Start a duel. Start a duel.
Yeah, the entire barrel.
I'll move up there, and I will use the hand crossbow on sock number 2.
no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hits, and that will cause him some pain.
He's dying.
Wow, very nice. Pulling out your crossbow as you. Fantasy Grounds does not want me to have any fun today. pulling out your crossbow, and firing it forward at your target. It hits him square in the chest, and he falls over, bleeding. Do you have a bonus action?
The
I'll
second the
have
command is dead.
cantrips. so-
Who started command?
Okay. Illyria, you are up.
Oh,
Well, that's you.
okay, so
I'm gonna have to dip away for a quick bathroom break. I am sorry.
can I see Bludgeon Barney from where I'm at?
From where you are at, no, you would not be able to see it because you are currently hidden behind the cut.
What about now?
Just. Yep, there you can.
Magic missile,
Let's get
raid
started.
all three of
Let's
them
get
on
started.
him.
Whoa!
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Roll me damage, please, because magic missile fucking hits. It's annoying. I don't like it.
Yeah. Barney will not live again.
Imagine casting it at 5th level where you get like 5 more. Or 4 more. It's like 7 misses. Wow. Wow!
Jeez, yeah. That's that's painful. This eye still remaining open. You point again, and these three dots just appear in front of you, and then there's this as this grey energy, this grey purple energy sails out of your forehead straight towards him, striking him in the chest. He's still up, but he's looking hurt from that. And then you duck back
He's
into
gonna
cover.
move back to cover.
No worries, dude. Jedi, you are up. These ghostly purple missiles from flying past your shoulders, striking your, well, not comrade, but familiar Bludgeon Barney in front of you. He now has 3 glowing wounds in his chest.
Okay, I assume that's a problem I will deal with later. And I've got 2 shoulders, 2 arrows in my shoulders.
Just one.
I'm solidly. Well, you said 2 shoulders. Anyway, I'm solidly pissed. So I'm gonna move up to Barney. I can't get to thug number 3, so I'm moving up to Barney, and I'm saying you will all beg for mercy before we are through with you. And
saying that, as you say that, there is almost this voice that overlays hers,
Ooh.
overlays yours as you say that.
Fair, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, excellent. And bye Barney, I suppose. Oh,
I hit.
Does still hit.
I
It
saw
does
that
still
one,
hit.
though, like, whoa.
that was close. Okay.
Nice.
Whack! Think you could get me so easily? He's still up.
Yes. And I hit him again. Now beg.
Oh!
Do not beg.
No.
Warning.
Sorry! You can do it this
Now,
time!
here comes a little mechanic that I like to have when it comes to misses, at least ones.
Here
Sorry.
comes a little mechanic I would like to call Chronal Shift.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, you are
4.
close.
Yep, she's in
Yeah.
rage. Yeah, you could do that, so you
I
can
mentioned
re-roll
it.
that. You can re-roll that.
I said beg.
It
Okay,
still hits. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, it's that's awesome.
Nice.
Turn a crit fail into a
Poor
hit.
Barney. Chennai, please describe how you kill Barney.
Or not.
No, not Barney.
Or not.
Oh. Well, that took 2 hits, didn't it? So.
Yes, that was the 2 hits, yeah.
Since my scimitars are slicing weapons, I will, like, cut open most of his throat in the first one, and I say beg,
Mhm.
and I wait for him to like gurgle at me,
Oh, he gurgles.
and then I take the second scimitar and I slice the other half. Cover him.
This blood just spurting out as his head practically falls backwards, with his throat cut completely open.
He's nearly
This
headless Nick.
you can almost see the esophagus beginning to peek out of the neck.
Excellent. Can I
Nearly
say
flooded
one
the
more
body.
word to the other 2 thugs?
You can yell out, yeah.
Yeah, it's just in the lowest growl she can manage. She goes, beg.
I'm not gonna lie, Janai. I think you're kind of scaring me.
I'm not scary. Thank you very much.
Sykes. This
Okay,
just
can
happened.
Can I see the guy behind the rock or not really?
You
You
are
can see
on
the
the
little pea
carts.
trail that he's now created.
You're on the carts. You're on the carts. You can just about make out his head.
Okay.
This would be I think 3/4 cover.
Okay, so that would be at a disadvantage. I mean,
No,
he probably
no.
would've
It's
Oh.
+5 to his AC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Okay. You know what? Sure. But first, bonus action because he was behind the guy who died, who had my hunter's mark on. So bonus action, just kind of look up at his like scalp thing. That's like,
Actually, what's the range of your hunter's mark? Because that's
I'm
kind of
just
90.
about to read that. It's 90 feet.
and I
Oh,
counted
90?
it out. I'm
Oh.
just within range.
Nice, very nice.
I just kind of look at him, and he's
Yep.
all of a sudden starts seeing orange. He's like, "What?" And then,
Yep.
so hunter's mark's still on me, so I'm going to shoot at him. He's got a +5. So should I just do a -5 on my attack, or?
No, that's fine. Just roll. Just roll.
Okay.
Also, I just pictured
13.
Janai.
So
That would be a
that would not hit. No.
Yeah, to just.
I
take
just
some
picture
of
the
that.
amount of blood that Janai is covered with too. Like she's changed color.
She's not quite changed color, but getting there.
You know, tieflings are supposed to be red, so just
Sort of kind
And I
of.
just yell with an action. Once behind the rock.
Once behind the rock is what you all hear. It is now the turn of the thugs. Hearing what you yell out,
what does the
And-
fox say?
He's
No.
hearing what you yell out, he glances over the rock, sees the sprawled dead bodies of Bludgeon Barney and the Dragonborn, and he is going to nope out the there. 4, 5, 6.
Look,
1,
may I still hit him
2.
with my hunter's mark.
That's what I told you.
Yeah, you can track him.
I could hit him with disadvantage. I could shoot at him, but yeah. Let's see.
Oh,
What's my
he's
range?
he's used all his movement, so movement
So
and
I've got a
action to
long
just
range,
run.
600 feet.
Well, also, can you like, track with
The other fella
advantage?
is also
Yeah, I get
going to
advantage to
nope
track
out
even
of there as
survival.
well. They are upset about their commander going missing. So,
They're upset.
Look. well, I'm being polite. They're now fucking terrified, shall we say? 1, 2, 3, 4,
you feel
You'll need
5,
stronger
6,
people than that.
2. He is gone as well.
Gone.
Bad
We'll see.
news.
Gone. Farrell, is there anything you'd like to do with these two now running for their lives?
As he looks at them running, and then he kind of looks at Janai, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the cart now. I think." I think he's satisfied with what happened. He's like, "You know what? Yeah,
I'm
that
okay
worked
with
out.
this.
Yeah, all right,
I'm
let's
good
get
with
back
this.
going.
I'm good with this. This was horrible.
This works."
Tafari, is there
A
anything?
little
Is
too
there
well.
is there anything you'd like to do?
I'm not sure if I have the range for anything.
They are
So,
very far away now.
Yeah, nah, I'm okay. I'll just
The fuck is their running speed?
30.
Yeah, so they can get 60 probably in one turn.
Yeah. If they use the action to run as well, it's 60 feet.
Yeah.
Bad
So
news.
they've just gone nope, and,
What happened?
and just run for it.
What's that, Zelma?
Sorry,
I got no tea left.
Oh,
Oh no!
good news! It is your turn,
It's-
and we are about to wrap up. Is there anything
Well,
you'd like to do in particular on your turn?
That third eye would close.
Mhm.
Look out to see if there's anything going on, and realizing that two people are walking back, so the combat is over. Except one person is probably covered in blood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Janae's just been sprayed.
Especially cutting someone's throat like that, like she bathed in that guy's blood. Not to be too graphic, but
That's basically yeah. So peeking out from behind the cart, you can see away away from you, Shania, the whole front of her chest and face, just covered in blood.
She no longer looks like a purple tiefling. She's like a red tiefling.
yeah, yeah.
Is there anything in particular you would like to do at this time?
Is that Dragonborn still like somewhat alive?
He is bleeding out.
I'm gonna mercy kill him.
Okay,
Yay!
sure. That's it. That's easy enough. You walk over, straight into the heart.
But while she's doing so, like little instinct, she kind of there was not anything like a necklace. She would grab like a hem of her shirt and doesn't know why she's doing this. She's just looking like praying for this guy's ascent to wherever he's going to.
Okay. You kneel down.
About it.
Sure, no worries.
You
You'll
praying
need-
out loud, or are you praying in your brain?
Brain.
Shania, as you're heading back to the cart, you see Illyria bend down over the still somewhat writhing and pained form of the Dragonborn. She kneels down with this cloth and just kneels there for a very small amount of time with the blade over the heart of this Dragonborn before she rams it straight into the heart of this figure. His character.
I put a bloodied hand on her shoulder and nod. And then smile, the happiest of smiles.
It's just a wet slap.
It's like it's a little disturbing. It's usually the kind of smile you see after 3 beers, but this is one bloodbath.
I think you should get yourself cleaned up. You look. I'm not going to say anything else.
You got a little something there.
You got some red on you.
Wipe my face with the sleeve.
Just comes away bloody, more bloody. You just streaks across the face.
Yeah.
But the five of you, the cart is there. You head. I presume you get back onto the cart and head
I pick
off.
up my bow.
You pick up your bow. Unfortunately, your arrow is long gone, so you're never going to be getting that one back. But picking up your bow.
Okay, this one's sticking in my.
Yeah, you could just use the bolt. That'll do.
I'll take that one.
Well, it's not. It's unfortunately you wouldn't be able to use this one because it's a crossbow bolt, and they are designed to be much more heavier and shorter, so you wouldn't be able to use it, unfortunately.
You can take their crossbows though.
Syke's still looking out into the forest, knowing he could hit the thing that just ran off. His eyes
I know where you
no
went.
longer glowing, and he puts the bow away because he needs to save some ammo and go get some new ammo when he can.
Sure,
But he
no
jumps
worries.
off the cart and he goes to the bodies that were dropped after first the thugs, and then when Illyria is done, he'll go to the Dragonborn and go see what he
Okay.
can find on the wall.
No worries. On each of the thugs, you'll find that they're all wearing a gambeson, so effectively padded armor. If you want to take that, you can. But each of them carries a mace and a heavy crossbow.
So 3.
So,
Three
what
maces.
was the armor again?
Padded armor.
Padded armor. Is it better than my armor?
I don't believe so. I think you're wearing leather armor, correct?
Leather armor, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the same.
Ah, well,
Okay,
fuck
so
me
it's... What kind of armor was it?
It's padded armor. So
Okay.
there's 3 sets of padded armor, 3 maces, and 3 heavy crossbows. If you would like to have those.
I'm not gonna put them on me. I'm gonna put them in the cart though.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm starting to. I realized, some of the stuff that I grabbed from when we were with Garm, I had to put in the cart as well because it would have overweighted me a bunch.
Mhm.
So we'll have to sell some stuff when we get to town, or split up some of the.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
The Dragonborn also has padded armor. Their weapon is simply a short sword. They also have a light crossbow.
Okay.
Roll me an investigation check.
Hang on, light crossbow.
Yeah, I forgot that I'm wearing scale mail, but the scales
Anyone,
look like
or-
leaves.
Oh,
No,
really?
just Sykes, as he's the one who's
Ah, shit.
looting the corpses.
I need a better investigation. Oh, 15.
That's fine. Looking through the pockets of this Dragonborn, you find a note. Do you understand Draconic?
The one game I don't. I do not.
Okay, you do not understand what this note says.
Can
Did anyone
you
read
understand that
this?
it is draconic?
Actually, true. What
Well, no, you wouldn't know
Oh.
the you wouldn't know what language it was.
Okay,
you-
so I
You
would just
I say it's Draconic, but you wouldn't understand what language it is.
gotcha. So I would just kind of, with holding the note, realizing I can't read it, just kind of hold it up and be like, "I've got another note I can't read. Anyone know this? Can anyone try and look at it?"
I cannot.
Does
Magic
anybody
boy!
I
does
can
anybody speak
with a-
Draconic?
I can speak with a lot of things, including plants and animals, but I can't speak draconic.
Yeah,
Then-
no, Illyria could only speak common. But she will gain more languages in the future.
In the future, yeah. So unfortunately for now, none of you understand this language.
God dang, just another note. I'm gonna hang on to it and keep it with the other note that I have.
No worries. So
But I
the
kind
five
of
of
know
you,
how to distinguish them. So it's
unless there's anything in particular that the 5 of you are going to do, you both gather yourselves together, get on the cart, and head on your way on your second leg of the journey towards the capital of Fall, and that is where we are going to end the stream today.
yeah,
With one party member up.
yeah.
who's a creepy alien lady with a third eye.
So we're going to do a very quick round here because we are running a little bit short on time. So very quick once round. Favorite or memorable moments, not favorite moments, but memorable moments. Starting with Lydia. What was your memorable moment for today?
Zelma, you created a beautiful little freak, and I'm already interested.
Yeah, I'm really curious what she's gonna be like.
It's great.
Yeah.
And I love just having one-on-one moments, just sort of talking together and getting to know each other a little better. And background,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah, that was fun.
Garm, though.
Yeah, I know. We're all still bummed about it, but I think Fantasy Grounds has given me enough punishment for that, to be honest. Neil, what was your memorable moment today?
Janae's death kill to the thug, when she's like, ha, bang, and then doesn't even do it. Yeah.
And shouted it out louder.
That made me laugh so hard. It's like, I just imagine her waiting the 6 seconds before. It's like, oh,
Jeff, what was your memorable moment today?
For my own character, it was probably getting everyone quiet with him explaining the letter he sent.
that's cool.
Instead
Do
of
agree
in
with that.
pure shock because he did something awfully stupid.
It was that was a really nice moment. Actually, I did
Bonding
very much
moments.
enjoy. I did actually very much enjoy just sitting back and listening to you all talk about. That was a really nice moment for me. Sean, what was your memorable moment?
Between Janai's bloodbath and like the introduction to Ilaria, both of those are pretty good. But yeah, I just think the introduction of this new interesting character is I'm intrigued.
I'm also intrigued as well. And Zelma, what was your memorable moment for today?
Bringing in my character while I mourn Garm.
I know. I do feel you there. It can be a bit difficult to jump into a new character after being for quite a while in a different one. Yeah, I appreciate that. But thank you very much for coming up with a new character so quickly, I have to say. And I'm very intrigued to see what
Yeah, I
happens
was
with this character.
surprised with how quickly you got her made and out.
She's so cool. I want to see her character art so much up close. I want to, so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that my memorable moment, actually, took my own horn here, but my memorable moment is the interaction with Janai and the dream. That was I was looking forward to doing that, and I'm quite happy I was able to get away with it.
Yeah, fighting got that out of my brain for a moment, but you're totally right.
Yeah,
that was
same.
amazing. I love dream sequences. Like,
that
give me all
combat,
that angst.
yeah.
Excellent.
Well,
combat made me forget about that, but yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, no, I understand. But that's definitely something that I am very, very curious about, and I'm very curious to see what Janai will do about that whole situation. So that's I'm looking forward to that as well. Anyways, we're going to go and try and find something to raid here. Who is available? Orkenspalt TV. Are they doing? Oh, they're playing. They're going to be doing it in German, unfortunately. Not there's anything wrong with German. I would just like to actually go to people who are speaking English. Hey, D&D Beyond's online, so we're going to go and raid them.
Oh yeah, there they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to scroll down to see them.
Just a very quick shout out to all those who have channels. Please do say throw some love towards Neil at Immersion Diversion. He does all sorts of wonderful things there. Also give a very lovely shout out to Jeff from. I will eventually get this right. Jeff from Alhandrin. He also does some wonderful, hilarious streams. And what were you doing recently?
I recently did the 12-hour for charity.
Oh yes, how did that go?
Yeah, pretty good. We got a pretty decent amount of for a good sized donation to save the hedgehogs.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, lovely. And also do go follow on Instagram that one Lydia with the awesome artwork that she does. Artwork. Sorry.
Especially for you, that was
I'm talking quickly, and when I talk quickly, I don't think. My apologies.
Ooh.
So.
No, it's out in the world now. There will.
No,
be
it's really not. But please do. Anyway,
will
please do go to Instagram and follow that one lady. She does awesome artwork, and you may also see some artwork that she may or may not decide to put onto her channel of our characters here. Anyways, we're gonna go raid D&D Beyond now. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.